Because I'm worth it.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Guess what? We've kicked Wicked out.
We've finally
taken over the stream.
conquered the channel.
Yep. This is actually just Disparu's and I's Saucy Saturday channel. Wicked is on assignment, as Gary always says, and she'll be here later. But in the meantime, let's take our channel down. I'm kidding.
Well, there's not just the video that I showed. I've now found a deer calling championship video, which I bookmarked.
Okay, Disparu has done basically show and tell. He's sent me 3 articles that have nothing to do with the topics today.
No,
but I want to talk about it.
This is the weird thing I found on the internet. A deer calling was one of them. And again, it's just a load of people making deer calls. But it's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life.
Maybe they just wanted to have an idea of what to do with life. I don't know. Okay.
Oh, I think it gave them. I think you.
Are you okay?
I suddenly realized I couldn't continue that sentence. They were certainly enjoying life. Let's put it that way. You don't want to know what they can do with a tube, I tell you.
You don't. Okay, I can't finish that sentence.
I mean, I could show you the tube.
And we might be off the rails already.
Okay, is there a way for me to show, like, a screenshot? Oh, I can show a paused image. There won't be anything wrong with a paused image.
Okay,
in fact, I can show multiple paused images rather than the actual thing.
Are you going to show that video of the AI stuff?
No, this is deer calling.
Oh, God.
So, what happens if I maximize
yes,
it?
The tube, you move it,
yeah, so the tube starts like that, and then a few seconds later... Oh, no.
Yeah, the tube extends and contracts.
Yeah, or maybe there's a...
Oh, I think Az can be a deer caller. I think Az should be a deer caller. He's perfect for this job. His mouth can totally fit around that. His face, his eyes. Oh, he's getting so into it. Oh my God.
The commentary over this is just, oh Lord. It's like, it's really going for
it. Well, you can, you too can be a deer caller, and then we can make fun of you when that's posted on the internet.
There's been loads of stuff like there's things like that contrasted by Sydney Sweeney going to a shooting range. My entire throat rebelled on me just from what I'd just seen, I think.
You're not used to her having that much power in between her hands? Usually on her chest.
She was firing at a lot of white male targets by the looks of it.
It's kind of cool though that she can shoot. I think a lot of people are very into it.
So far, the best joke I've heard about her was her ads are perfectly understandable because she does have a chest size of 36 kkk.
I wasn't ready for that. Oh no. I was not ready for that. I was expecting like 32 like H or something, not 3 K's in a row. K. Damn. Okay, well, before we actually get into topics, maybe Lucifer the Doberman in your butt. Why is he in the butt? For 2 Canadians says...
why did they call him Lucifer?
Lucifer? Well, now Lucifer's in your butthole.
It's like basically like eating Taco Bell.
But that came from the other hole and exits.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That is not a problem. That's an exit-only hole, okay? Put it out
I don't think it should be going out at such speed.
there. Or at that viscosity. Hail
I've
everyone
never eaten
except
Taco Bell.
mongoose.
I've just heard the horror stories.
Yeah, the toilets that have been blown out, right? Yeah. Hail everyone except Mongoose. He's too nice. He's mean to me.
What are you trying to do? Like toughen him up? If we insult him, then he might just attack you.
He might actually make more videos of us saying silly things that we put out there on the internet. So
that's the last thing we need.
Lucifer the Doberman in your butt again for $2 says, "Hail Disparu, our ringleader." I'm scared.
I'm scared after the first paragraph of an article I've just read.
Well, you know what I'm not scared of? I think we should go buy some Celsius energy drinks because apparently High Noon Recall warns some Celsius energy drinks may contain vodka seltzer.
Yeah, that's like a lucky dip. That's like winning the lottery.
I mean, energy drinks are just as expensive as a seltzer. To be fair, I think they're like $2.50, $3.
Yeah, but you don't buy them for the same reason. The best response I saw on this was on Twitter where somebody said every single drunk driver for the next 2 months has the perfect get out of jail free card. Because it's like, oh, I was just drinking energy drinks, bro. I didn't know.
Yeah, no idea. It said it was a Celsius.
Yeah,
it's not my
it's
fault.
not my fault.
How am I supposed to be able to tell what the difference between caffeine and alcohol is?
I'm sober as a judge. I've never tasted it before. I had no idea what it was like.
God. So be careful out there if you are planning on drinking some Celsius, because you might get more than you had bargained for. I'm down for this, though.
I don't even know how it happens, because presumably manufacturing stuff is all on lines, like set lines that don't change.
No.
So,
not true.
Unless somebody got a stack of the thing, like the bottling labels, and just put them on the wrong one.
I could totally see like labelless cans, and then they ended up labeling them at the manufacturer. Maybe, I have no idea. Or they put the wrong labeled cans on the line. I don't know what you do first. Do you label the can and then put the fluids in?
I'd imagine these companies are so big they just have 24-hour production line kind of things, or a set production line per type of can. So yeah, they probably put the label on it at the end.
Yeah.
I bet somebody loaded the wrong label onto the device, and it was on the wrong conveyor belt essentially.
Yeah. So they're mislabeled as Celsius Astro Vibe energy drink, sparkling blue Raz edition.
Who came up with that name?
Astro Vibe sounds kinky?
Yes. Like, if you change the same thing to Celsius Astro Glide, it would be like, there's loads of things like that. Astro Glide, Astro Vibe, almost any word on the end of there will sound dodgy.
That's a vibe.
Yeah.
Oh God, the affected Celsius cans will have a silver lid instead of a black one. Interesting. Okay, well, you were warned out there, I suppose. I'd still drink it. I paid for it. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
There it is. That's your Astro Vibe. Even that looks like a butthole.
It's a star.
It looks like a butthole. Whatever.
And this one's on you.
So apparently, the packaging supplier mistakenly shipped empty Celsius cans to High Noon. That's how it got mixed up. So big mistakes. People get
to
drunk when you
dispose
make
of them.
mistakes.
There's nothing wrong with the can.
No, I'm just gonna drink it. Hell no.
Just consider it your lucky day.
Mm-hmm. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Another thing that Disbrew shared with me.
What am I getting the blame for now?
Love Island Beyond the Villa is the most scary look at reality TV fame yet.
Nobody needs horror films anymore. They can watch. That's kind of true, actually. Love Island is just a wreck of humanity.
Honestly, I've watched the show, and what every reality TV show needs is hot people living their worst life possible, because then it makes me feel better about my, regular life. Hot people have problems too, okay?
Well, that is a kind of thing that's been done for a long time. There was a guy that was talking about women's magazines and why they always had that celebrity section where it's like, look at this person, don't they look like a dog when they go out onto the streets? The reason they put that in there, and they knew what they were doing, was to make you realize what you look like when you go out on the streets, so you buy the beauty things in the magazine. So all of this could be, like, the whole celebrity having a horrible life is kind of just to make you think that if you do what they do, you can have a better life.
Yeah. And so I was reading this, a little peruse in this, and the poor people who go on reality television, oh my God, they are an overnight celebrity, boo-hoo. When they apply to be on these shows, that is a simple side effect of what happens. You know what happens. It's your fault. I don't know why we're saying it's scary.
That's why they applied in the first, because I don't know if you had the same thing over there, but over here, quite a few people, when reality TV came out, got actual celebrity jobs. So some of the winners became presenters, or they do a circuit of Saturday night TV or something, and they ended up getting a decent kind of
stuff.
Yeah, like presentation fees, and they were around for quite a while. And that just prompted everybody else to go and apply because they wanted exactly the same thing, and they thought they could also hit it big. Yeah, and of course, there's a very limited number of places in any kind of entertainment culture to have TV presenters. There aren't that many TV presenters around, and so everybody else just kind of failed and just vanished the moment they left the TV show. But they still all went in hoping.
Yeah. Well, look at the very first reality television that I remember watching was Jersey Shore, and they're still going. I mean, there was a hiatus, of course, Jersey Shore, and then maybe a decade or so, and now they're back with Jersey Shore Vacation, and they are making millions on not just only the show, but endorsement deals and whatnot. So, I mean, Pauly D never really needed it. He was already a famous DJ, one of the highest paid. But just to act a fool on camera?
We had a guy, I think it was from The Only Way is Essex, and this guy is one of the thickest people that you've ever met in your entire life. There was a genuine time live on television where people worked out he couldn't read a watch. Like, he couldn't tell the time. He no idea.
That's really sad.
I think he was amazed once that the moon went around the Earth and the Earth went around the sun. We're talking about a guy who really doesn't understand basics of reality.
Does he know the Earth is round?
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. He's the kind of you could tell him anything, and if he didn't know, you'd be like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But he was everywhere because he was one of those people that genuinely proved that ignorance is bliss. He's also the happiest person you've ever seen in your life. Nothing could faze this man. He could find out the apocalypse is coming in 5 minutes, and he'd make the most of it. It was that kind of thing. So he was all over the place.
I need to be like this.
I think his only entertainment in life was trying to chat up women. That was his other thing. So he just went around just being like a lost little puppy. And that's how he came across to everybody. I know. I wish I knew his name.
Chat is saying Joey Essex. Joe Essex.
I know his face, so if I search for it, I will.
Yeah.
Joey Essex. It was, yes, yeah. It was Joey Essex.
Blade says Essex plays it up for the camera, by the way. He's not thick at all.
I think he is.
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure he knows some things in life, but when it comes to more like the deeper, is it really that deep to know that the Earth is round? And that the moon orbits around the Earth and the Earth orbits around the sun? I don't think so.
I think one of the best things, I think it was just in Sherlock, but it was always a good point that they were amazed why Sherlock didn't know that the Earth orbited the sun. It was like, well, Why would I need to? Like, essentially, it was useless information that it deleted from his life so he could make room for something else. And so I can understand if somebody doesn't know something really basic that everyone else knows, because like, well, it doesn't benefit my life in any way. Like
canned soup?
Like how a river is formed. I know everything against my will that I know about how rivers are formed is against my will. I think I repeated that.
Yeah, you did. It's okay.
Yeah, it's like how rocks are formed. What makes oil? I don't need to know any of these facts. At no point in my life are any of them useful, yet I was taught them in school. So I can kind of get the point that there are some things that you shouldn't know. Like, when does knowing the Earth is round ever benefited you?
Travel?
No, because you get on a plane and they have to know, but you don't. They know they shouldn't fly straight, but you don't. That you just get it'll take you there.
That's true. Well, I'm trying to think. Is there anything that I wish I didn't learn? Oh my God, there's so much math that I really did not need to learn. Pythagorean theorem,
yeah,
algebra.
How to work out the circumference of a circle. Like, none of this is useful
sine,
information.
Cosine, tan. Why did I need to learn that? You know what I always thought was weird was when math started, instead of using numbers, was using letters. And I got really confused. Like, why? I thought the reason for math was numbers. That was a university thing. They started using letters instead.
I can understand basic. I can understand the point of basic algebra and substituting variables, as that is kind of teaching you how to think. It also fits into logic and stuff like that. So I can kind of understand the point. But when you get into more complex things, no, I don't. And all of that is more useful than a squared equals b squared equals a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
C squared. Why did we have to learn pi down to like at least like 5 or 6 decimals? That was another weird one.
What are prime numbers? Oh, well, it's just a number that divides by itself and 1. It's like, great. And it's like this isn't useful information. All of this stuff has filled my brain that could have been filled with better things.
Oh well. Trying to think of more things that I definitely did not need to learn. How to play the recorder. I really didn't need to know that.
Yeah, and everyone starts off with a recorder.
Oh, like, why?
I don't know.
I remember how to play a scale though. Oh, wait. No, I only know the first 3 notes.
I was quite good at one point of just deleting all information that I didn't want to know.
Oh, so I do a memory dump after a test.
Dump it, and yeah, the moment I walked through that door, it was gone.
That's the best way to do it. School, you did not actually have to learn these things and know it 100%. You just had to memorize it enough to dump it on a test.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. If it's just preparing you to essentially remember what you're told by rote and don't think about it. That's basically what education's for.
I will say, the education helped me with the agenda thing, calendars and whatnot. That's the only thing that's helped me, for sure. Organization. Reminders. As a producer.
How to use a calendar.
Yeah, I know. It was really difficult, okay? Whatever.
No, I think that kind of stuff is more personality-based. So, you have to value like everything being in its place. So you have to be a very tidy person. Everything in its place, everything's got a place. Rather than like if you just a
tidy person.
If you're fine with chaos, then organization and calendars and stuff, it doesn't come naturally. You have to actually try and do it.
Oh my gosh, that is why Gary hired me.
Yeah, well, that is a great solution. If you're not that personality type, hiring someone that is works.
Fill it's there to fill the what I like to call the cheese hole problem.
I mean, at least you didn't say the whole problem.
Well, I did say whole, but just not only whole.
Yeah, it would have been worse if you said only hole.
There's a cheese hole. There's multiple holes.
What is that cheese which is in the wrong trousers and stuff? No, I don't know it is because that's Wensleydale. There is a sort of cheese which has tons of holes all through it. And I was like, what's the point? It's 90% air that you're buying.
It's because the bacteria produce a gas while it's fermenting.
But I don't want to eat air. I want to eat cheese.
Well, then you should pay per gram then. Gorgonzola, Swiss is one. Yeah,
Swiss cheese. Yeah, it's wholly Swiss cheese. That's the one.
I do like Swiss cheese though. Oh, so good. Daniel Steele, 18 for $5 says, "Will disprove that deer calling is in my neck of the woods, and you need to check out pig calling." Oh gosh,
there's facts about pigs that I shouldn't know either.
They make good bacon. Lexicon Hellhound.
That's a useful fact to know.
What every reality TV show needs is Jason Voorhees to show up. Wow. When you told me the title of the article, I thought it was a parody of like reality TV shows and all the tropes that are in it. And I was so excited. I'm like, I want a dark, scary movie, funny type on reality stars.
That exists.
Oh, really?
It's about Big Brother. Yeah, the guy that did Black Mirror did a Big Brother comedy parody.
I need to see it.
About zombies. Set in the Big Brother house. Yeah. It's actually really good.
Amazing. I need to see that.
I'll actually have to get the name for it.
Please. Eric Stratton, member for 19 months, says, "X-Ray Girl, you are hot. All FNT and G&G women are hot or smoking hot. You sort out which is which. The guys are from the Cantina bar scene in Star Wars." I never
They all
watched.
look like aliens. Weird, freaky aliens. That's what I mean.
Okay. Well, you're calling Disbrew hot because he is an FNT woman.
I will take it.
You're
I've got to take
welcome.
the compliments where I can get them. It's called Dead Set. Is the TV show. Oh, there you
Okay,
go.
let me. Dead Set Show. Okay, and then I'll check it out afterwards. Thank you. And Jason Webster for 5 Australians says, "Some years ago in Australia, an energy drink challenge amongst students. How many could you drink? Saw some ending up in emergency wards." Yeah, there was actually, I don't know about energy drinks, but I know if you drink too much caffeine, your heart will beat really fast. There was a water challenge where you can actually drink too much water and die.
Oh yeah, you can drown your brain. Wild.
Yeah. It's crazy because the osmolality of your blood will shift with how much water you drink. So then you actually need to have more salts, and your body can't keep up with like flushing it all out. So yeah, you do drown in a sense without even being in water.
Yeah, that's happened with a side effect because there are some substances where makes you very thirsty, and so they just drink and they just drink way too much.
Yep. Mark of Reality for 5 says, "What's a sign, cosine, and a tangent? An Aries married to an Aquarius with a Scorpio as a side piece?" Where are we going with this?
There really should not be a joke that was already pre-made about triangles. No one should be making jokes about triangles.
I don't get the Aries, Aquarius, and Scorpio thing, though. I got the sine, cosine, and tangent part.
Well, that's what it is.
Hi.
So Aries is a horoscope sign. Aquarius. I don't want
That's another horoscope sign.
That would
as well,
also
Scorpio.
so that would be a second sign, which would be a something and I guess.
And then he went on a tangent.
Disbrew?
Maybe?
Yeah,
No,
I would have just started talking about something else.
Oh. I say Disbrew never does.
We talked about math earlier.
So that would be
I'm so sorry I missed it.
I was complaining that I shouldn't have to know that the Earth is round. It's useless information that I've never used.
He's a flat earther, guys. No, I'm kidding.
Oh gosh.
I shouldn't have to know that either. Neither of them makes any difference to my life.
Absolutely. The Jabroni Big Time for 5 says, "Extra Girl is being the total D-gen tonight, and I'm here for it." If you're
She
ever
saw a star.
Huh?
If you ever in my chat will tell you that I am the most degenerate person. I am not. Even on FNT, everyone says I'm the most degenerate. I disagree with that.
And that's impressive because you do it in far less words.
Yeah. I mean, there's Al who freaking puts microphones in his mouth.
Just 5 words of pure smut every week.
Ian So Forth, thank you for the 50. Disper
Ian.
has the most lively hair of the FNT women.
Lovely hair.
Why did I
It's only
read
lively if I turn the fan up.
Oh, yeah.
Not moving. Oh, it's kind of there, just on the
They're
edge.
just a little. Even if I had the fan blowing, you wouldn't really see much. Just this little baby hairs. Thank you, Ian. All right. Hi, Wicked. How are you?
Hi. Good. I just inhaled the
I'm not
sandwich real
good. You're
quick.
on the
I'm ready.
wrong side.
Oh, sorry.
Huh? He's like, must fix. I fear
He's
change.
like, I don't like this.
I fear change.
You're the one that set a pattern. I'm just
Yeah.
sticking to it.
Can I
Sorry.
ask, what does NWO stand for on the bear?
Oh, New World Order. It was a wrestling faction like back in the I think it was like the late 90s.
I thought it
It's
was
not where
like
I know it from.
NWA, but I was just like, what? Yeah, my mind went in a totally different direction on that. My bad. I'm gonna let you take care of everything else now, Wicked. I am no
Thank you.
longer.
She's like, I'm
hosting.
done. She's like, I'm done.
I get to get really drunk now.
There you go. How did you guys? So you guys talked about math. That's all I missed. I'm
Math and reality television.
Oh, well, that one maybe I am a little sad I missed. That one's fun.
Oh, it was about like how dark being on reality television can be for the stars.
It is. I watched actually this documentary. So I guess we're still talking about it. About Bravo. I think it was Bravo. Mostly like how they start problems with the people. That's like with the channel that has the housewives and stuff, right? Bravo, I think. Whatever channel has like all that stuff, and then like the Vanderbilt stuff and all that.
There's a bunch.
There's a
with them.
bunch, but the one that does like that stuff heavily, they get them drunk on purpose, and they will say like, "Well, this person said this about you." Like producers behind the scenes, like some real high school crap to get them going. And there was one particular. Now I've never watched the what's the Vanderbilt one called? Vanderpump
Housewives?
Rules.
Just
Vanderpump
call it the
Rules, yeah.
Vanderbilt
Yeah,
one.
that one. Well, yeah, no, okay, but no, listen, I've seen a little bit of it. I don't know the characters, but apparently on one season, the one girl like ended up leaving with one of the other girl's boyfriends, and they hooked up, and she was just like the scarlet letter, right? And then behind the scenes, they found out that the producers kind of like set that up. They moved her away from the girls on purpose and made them all get mean to her, and then so the guys felt bad for her, and it was like this whole thing. And I'm like, dang, they're like ruining lives for TV. Insane.
Yeah. Well, that's the crazy part about the show. It doesn't matter. It's still words you say and the things you do. Even if the producers push you to do it, you're still in control of yourself. I do know that they will try to break you. Like, well, they'll keep you in the diary room or whatever the in the moment interviews for like hours trying to get you to say something. But it's
Yeah, and they
I
edit
remember-
it to make it look like you said something worse sometimes. Yeah.
Mhm.
There was a series of Survivor I was watching. This was when reality TV always like first started, and there was 3 of them left. And one guy just said to the camera, "Well, remember, he did tell me that he thought she was a cow. I'm gonna go and tell her he said it." I remember my dad even then just went, "There's no way she's gonna care about that." It was like, went out, she lost it, started screaming out,
Oh my
"I'm gonna
God.
vote him out now!" And then that actually got the guy kicked out, and that guy went on to win Survivor. And I'm like, if you were in any other situation in your life, because it was a really stupid thing that he went and said they were doing, it wouldn't make any effect at all. But reality TV, because your world shrinks to such a small, like compartmentalized thing, everything becomes massive.
Yep.
And so it is probably, if you just keep someone in a room for a long time, all their little things that you've been talking about will just wind them up to where it wouldn't have done unless they were just in that room with nothing out to care about. The amount of
Because
fights
you
I've
don't have
seen.
distractions of the world like your phone and
Yeah, if you don't have problems, you make problems. That has always been true. People need things to solve and worry about, and even if it's not a big thing, if you've got nothing else, the biggest thing that you have is the same as life and death to somebody else.
Oh my God, look at the way the world is with the internet.
Yeah, well, your
Sydney
scale
Sweeney.
always becomes the same, even if it's a smaller thing relatively. They have been very interesting when it comes to like human behavior.
Who would have thought,
We
like,
do more studies.
yeah. Who would have thought that people would be so upset about jeans? Like, I watched a couple videos And I'm
A
like,
couple?
the
There's been
people-
so many.
I've only watched a couple because my brain can only handle a couple. I mean, it is funny, to be fair. Like when they start crying, that to me, that's funny. Like that one chick that was like, if you're a white woman, don't do me a favor and follow me. If you're a white woman, unfollow me. Like, because of jeans. Like I don't understand. And then
Don't you
there's
think that's
this.
fair enough, though? I mean, it is a bit suspicious that her breast size is 36 kkk.
Well, that's what the internet thinks. But like, look at this.
Look, there's a new person. I can tell the joke again. It's fine.
She didn't hear it. I didn't hear it yet. That was a good one. That's what they. That's
I can
what they
reuse
see.
material on a new person. That's the rule.
He's recycling all his jokes from earlier in the first half hour.
J Red, I do wear American Eagle. I have for years because I think their jeans are so comfortable. That's why I'm like, good. Maybe they'll have a sale now. They should. You know.
No, I heard they sold out a lot of their jeans.
Well,
Yeah.
they sold out of her specially advertised brand. They just went.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I love their jeans because I'm a shorty, so I like that they have like short. They have different lengths, but then like the hip size doesn't change either. Like you can get like they have very like catered to your size. And since I'm short, I used to always have to get like long jeans that would rip on the bottom and stuff that like fit my hips. And American Eagle saved my life. So
Do you not have that? In men's jeans over here, we always have like waist sizes with multiple legs.
it depends. Like there's probably other brands that have that, but growing up,
No,
I
there's
not
only
really.
like regular and like tall.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so and they have they have different sizes at American Eagle. Like literally like right now I have ones that aren't dragging and they don't rip, and I love it.
No, we have like 6 or 8 inch variations for every size, just in 2 inches at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, like good thing like in the
Men's are
early
better for
2000s.
that.
I don't know about like in the UK, but I'm sure it was kind of similar in Canada. I would say like in the early 2000s-ish, like it was okay to have like kind of ripped bottoms. It was like a look like going from the grunge era to the early 2000s. I was there too. Okay, so I'm like, you know what? At least I'm on brand, like with the style, because my
Mhm.
pants are ripped because they were too long. But yeah, this is just insane to me. I told some people about it, like my mom, for instance, and I showed her today the Sydney Sweeney commercial, and she was like, "Okay," like I was like,
Why are people so mad about
I was like,
that?
people say
Yeah.
that we're Yahtzees and ists and all this. She was like, no, I was like, Mom, stay off the internet.
'Cause-
Bless you. Okay.
Well,
She's-
Just like this Bruce said, when you have no problems, you go around making problems. And
Oh, I don't think it's that. I think that they are incredibly insecure and they want to drag everyone else down to their level, and they've done it. All companies were putting ugly people in everything.
Yeah.
And so they really felt seen, and they felt as if you saw people. The amount of videos I've seen of attractive women uglifying themselves because that's what the culture told them they should do, and so they were ruining themselves to look like they were from California.
they all
And
have
that-
the nose ring. All of them.
Well, yeah, but they'd
The
shave
bold
their hair,
one.
they'd put weird makeup on and stuff. They would destroy themselves. But if you're an ugly person as it is, that's great for you because now all of your competition is destroying themselves down to your level, which means you can compete far better than you could before because all like the beauty inflates. And that works as long as everyone's doing it because you're living in like a perceptual reality. The moment one company breaks, putting a hot person in and makes hundreds of billions of dollars, that shatters the illusion for every single company, and you know they're going to follow. So they had to make this so kind of socially costly for them that no other company would repeat it, which is why they've just launched everything.
Oh yeah, and another thing with the internet, I mean, this is people in general, but the internet is like a breeding ground for this. The misery loves company thing. That's a real thing, and on the internet, it's just like I said, a breeding ground. People find more people like them, right? That I hate this thing. Let's hate this thing together, and I'm victim, so let's be victims together. And I feel victimized by this pretty blonde girl. Which you want to know what I find funny? The videos of the people that are like a blonde with blue eyes. I'm like, her natural hair color is actually like mine. She's a dark brunette. Sydney
she
Sweeney.
dyed it. I know.
She dyed it, and it's like you guys are freaking out, and it's like she's not even a natural blonde. I wonder if her eyes are naturally blue.
I
Probably.
think they are.
Probably,
But
yeah.
but still, it doesn't. Not that it matters. It's just it's so ridiculous, and I think the commercial is funny. I feel like it's almost like a parody too, where they're just leaning so heavily into the like sexiness of it. That's how I took it. I definitely did not take it where they were trying to
Well, no,
talking about genes like white people are superior or whatever the heck these people are
No,
trying to push.
that's used to slur them, but they did obviously mean genes and genes. But
Yeah,
the
but they
issue
didn't
is
mean it
like
in
a
like
ton.
everything they said about genes is correct. There was one from Calvin Klein back in the 80s, which I've got pulled up.
Here. Pull it up.
Okay, hang on, I can share it. I have to.
It's okay. Go ahead. Keep that thought. I got a bunch of Sydney Sweeney tabs I gotta organize anyway.
Well, hang on. It's this. And everything in this advert.
I got it.
Genetics
Thank you.
is it's a well-studied science. We know exactly how genes are. We know all the evolutionary advantages. We know how it all works. And
Life lies hidden in the genetic code. Genes are fundamental in determining the characteristics of an individual and passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations. Occasionally, certain conditions produce a structural change.
more
Oh my
realistic.
god!
Which will bring about the process of
At least
evolution.
Sydney didn't do this.
This may occur in one or more of the
but
following
it's a
ways.
science lesson. What she's saying is true.
By selective mating, in which a single gene type proves superior in transmitting its genes to future generations. Secondly, by gene drift, in which certain genes may fade away while other genes persist. And finally, by natural selection, which filters out those genes better
Oh my
equipped than others to endure in the environment. This may result in the origin of an entirely new species, which brings us to Calvin's.
Everything she said there is true, but they just think, oh my god, good genes surviving. And I think it is just an instinctual thing for them. They're going, well, I have bad genes. If the better genes go through, it wouldn't be me. I have awful genes. I think just get insecure about it.
You know, if you just had children, your genes will pass. But some of them, if not most of them, if not all of them, don't want to have kids.
Or they don't have anyone that wants to breed with them.
Well, yeah, but there are such a thing as better genes. Attractive people have better genes. This is not unknown. People are now getting offended by factual reality because it doesn't apply to them. So they have to get rid of it at any cost.
They live in delusion. The Lululand.
Was
It's
that
just it came about at the same time that people started getting offended at average, which is the most stupid thing. Like, nearly everybody is average, and yet it started to become an insult.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It all stems back to all women are amazing. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. And then when you were like, oh, you're an average person. I hated that when people were like, that's offensive. I'm like, no, to be in the average is actually like a good place to be in.
It's better than
right?
being
I
ugly,
like
like-
being in the average. And most, I'm not talking about even looks. I'm talking about like just in
Whatever.
anything you can do, whatever. Like smarts. I think being average is great on that. The average age to die. I love to be in that. Just things like that.
Most
Was
things are a
that-
standard distribution, so like 80% of people are in the middle. It's only the very fringe people like go out, and the more further you go out, the less number there are. It is stupid to be offended by. In fact, if you are offended by being in their average, you're probably not in it. You're down to the bottom of the queue. That's where you are.
Was that ad Calvin? She said Calvin, right? That was a
That was
Calvin
Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein, yeah.
Look
Like the
how far
80s.
how far they've freaking fallen from beautiful
yeah.
Brooke Shields to this crap.
Oh.
Everyone just got quiet for a
That,
second. We
that
were
looks
like,
like they ate Sydney Sweeney.
yeah, this is what they want, and this is what they like. Come on,
Wait, is that a man in a bra?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, they went that way route.
they went
Oh.
full that route, like not just
But,
chunky,
like-
but
I guess some men need bras too.
That's
mean-
that's not where they're going with that.
he's got pink undies on.
I do, weirdly enough, I do like their bras, like bralettes. Not that style. I like the triangle piece ones with like the strappies.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But no, I've said this. Put a hotter person in it, I'll likelier buy an item.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The main issue is, again, it's equality versus hierarchy. If you believe in equality, you get really offended when people start going, this is better than this, because it breaks your entire worldview. And you don't want the idea that people could be better than you, but they can. You are not the way. I've seen loads of videos of women going up to the boyfriends and going, you could kiss me for $100,000 or the prettiest woman in the world for $1 million. What would you do? And I've seen men go, $1 million, because then we'd have $1 million. And I've seen people go, no, I'd take the 100,000 and kiss you. And they get angry at both of them because you're supposed to say, she's the prettiest girl in the world. And yet when they tell the boyfriend's like, but you're not though. Obviously you're not the most attractive person on planet Earth. That's one person out of 7 billion people, and they get angry about it. Like,
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't even know. Can we even say who the prettiest person in the world is at this point?
well, we probably haven't seen them. They're probably married to some rich billionaire somewhere on the other side of the world.
True.
There's probably
True.
someone that like everyone would be just like, whoa.
I remember the prettiest person I remember seeing ever. Actually, it wasn't a white person. It was a Afghani girl. She had the most beautiful complexion. She skinny mini, big boobies, and then she had these green eyes that
Oh.
just like with her skin color and whatnot, it just popped out so much. And you don't see green eyes a lot, and they were like emerald green.
Yeah, green eyes are beautiful. I had a friend, she was Sicilian, and she had just like the hardcore like Italian features, like I'm talking the eyebrows and everything, and she had beautiful green eyes, and it stood out. Yeah, I
God,
have this
different why?
Look, the reason I brought this up is because whenever a woman goes, "This woman's attractive," I never believe them because
So
this has split the internet, and it is between men going, "What have you done to yourself?" and there's a load of women go, "She's the most amazing she's ever looked. She's serving in this," and it is a split. And there was even one person that goes, "This really tells how the male gaze versus the female gaze. The men just can't
that's just
understand
them.
how this is beautiful," and it is literally someone dragging down an attractive person. This is the same as the Sydney Sweeney stuff. It is
I
them
really think she should
celebrating
fire whoever did
ugliness
her
because
makeup.
it is celebrating ugliness because they have been dragged down to their level.
So something that I'll point out about her, I actually had something too. We'll get back to Sydney after this, but since you popped that up, I had.
Well, I
some
think
stuff
it's the
that
same
just-
topic.
Yeah. Well, so people were sharing a lot of pictures of her, like, because she's only, how old is she now? Jenna Ortega's like 22, 23.
Like at 24 or
25?
something, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
she's
she's
more
still
like
in
24,
her-
25.
Okay, so like people are sharing pictures like this. Like, here, I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
She
I
needs
have
to
that
put
one
eyebrows
too.
on. That's the thing that
Yeah.
I just want on her. I
Well,
think she'll look
they-
significantly better with proper brows on her.
They
Well,
they
they've
bleached
also
them.
they've
and she-
toned her cheekbones.
Well, no, I
and she
think-
already has quite strong cheekbones, and so it makes her look like she's got the
I think she got
buccal
the
fat removal.
I think she did. She didn't. You think that's the
Oh,
makeup that did that? She might have actually done it. So like this,
I can't tell the difference between makeup and just a shadow. So
I think that
Okay.
it's makeup, but her jawline is different now, though. Like it's
It
definitely
is.
more angular than before.
She had more of like a heart-shaped face, kind of like me. Like I have a heart-shaped face, and that's like what she has there when she's a teenager. So I agree with like Anna has said a few things about this, and I agree with like, yeah, she's gonna look different from when she's a teenager. She got the baby fat and stuff, and I don't know if she got the buccal fat. In some of the pictures, it kind of looks like that, but it might
you
just
shouldn't be aging that much to like 24.
Well, yeah, but it's her makeup, and like I seen something else that Anna pointed out, which like I agree with it, but I still don't think that it looks good. Like she did. Let me see. Actually, I'll.
Well, there's
I'll pull it up.
also
Um,
well, I showed you. It was a few months back on the red carpet when she was in that golden dress. She looked incredible in that.
that wasn't
compared
that
to
long
this.
ago.
No,
I
that
think
was
it was
a few
just-
months.
Makeup on her. I highly doubt it's the
Well-
buccal fat removal.
I
That's
hope
what
not.
yeah, I thought this was just the makeup artist.
So this thing is something that I do agree with Anna, that she's like the goth chick of this era, but she doesn't look good. The difference is that these
Goths
girls
look-
look good. Like they rock it. They rock the look, and they're not
Goth-
doing too much. Like
Goth
at
isn't
least
just
at the
making someone
time.
look ugly.
And this, like, okay, it's all of the time, right? This is very 90s. I forget her name from The Craft. She was also in Waterboy. Someone in the chat will probably say it. Like, she actually looks better when she doesn't have this, but she was like, you know, she was one of the goth chicks at the time, right? But I think that this looks better. But also, these were roles. They didn't really, well, maybe Elvira. She
Well-
still looks like that. But like Winona Ryder doesn't still, she didn't, every single
To
role.
be fair,
she
this
in,
was
like,
for
dark.
marketing for Wednesday. This
That's-
makeup.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting to. So I agree that she's trying to lean into like, I'm the creepy chick, right? But I just don't. Thank Faruz. I always remember Faruzia. I don't even know how you pronounce it because that's why I can't remember her name because it's a crazy name. I just don't think it looks good, and I agree that her makeup artist needs to be fired because they bleached her eyebrows, and your eyebrows, if anything, should be a little bit darker. Like even if you're like a dirty blonde, you still like naturally are going to have like brown eyebrows.
No one looks good without eyebrows.
Or
There is no person on
eyelashes.
earth.
We all know this from blondes, okay?
Oh, I love how blondes are portrayed in like anime with like those thick thick blonde eyelashes.
There's a stream where there's always said I've got stealth eyebrows because we're like, why'd you keep shaving them off? He's like, no, and I get the webcam really close to him to show he's
It's
got
there. It's
They're
like
just in
Jeremy.
stealth.
He has or is it Jeremy or Ryan? He has eyebrows, but or which one has the blonde? I don't remember now. It just Bruce blonde to me, so who knows?
Yeah, if you think Ryan's blonde, I don't know how to help you.
No, I meant his eyebrows are more blonde. I think it's Jeremy. He
well,
has
Mike would
eyebrows.
just pull
They're
down his
not-
afro over his forehead and give himself afro.
I
eyebrows.
knew he was gonna
Cool.
say something about his afro.
Yeah.
That's why I pulled it up. Hi, Mike, and Dan's here too. Stop eyebrow hate. Dan, you have nice eyebrows.
No, it's lack of eyebrow hate.
Are bleaching them.
Yeah. I'd take the
What?
piss out of you if you shaved your eyebrows off as well.
Yeah, that's why I tattoo mine on.
Dan, Dan, you should take a picture and erase them and just send it to Disparu. Like, don't really erase your eyebrows, please.
Yeah, do not shave your eyebrows off.
Or
You
do
already
it
tried to
just
cut your
for the
finger off.
internet.
Oh my gosh, what are you gonna
Hey
get Mike
guys,
to do?
how much would you accept in order to shave your eyebrows? Boys.
I'm not shaving my eyebrows.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
my
sure there is a
gosh.
price, but I'm not going to put
mean,
a price
okay,
on
I'd
it.
never
probably
mind.
just shave them and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference because
The guy, she just draw by. It's fine.
they're drawn on. They're tattooed on. It's fine. 10K says Epic Mike.
I mean, it grows back.
Seems like
do
the most
like-
redundant thing you can do
I
to
had-
shave off your eyebrows to tattoo them back on.
I had
Like
a
you had
friend,
them before.
and I felt so bad for her. This was back like college years, and she fell asleep around the wrong kind of friends. And one of the guys thought it would be funny to shave one of her eyebrows. And when her mom picked up, she's like, "I can't even look at you. You look disgusting." I was like,
Base.
"Nah."
That is
Disgusting.
exactly the response that should have, so she doesn't do it again.
Well, she was mad. I felt bad for her. So she had one
Yes.
eyebrow, and then when the other one grew back in, it grew back in thicker. So her other eyebrow
Society was
darker.
better when we were just honest with people. Now, oh, it looks lovely, dear. Well, no, now you're rewarding her. You
Oh,
want
yeah.
to insult her
That's
within
why
an inch of her
Asian
life.
parents are awesome.
You want her crying in the car before she gets home. That's your aim. You want to break her. It's like she will never do it again.
Yeah, well, she fell asleep drunk, and some guy thought it would be funny to shave her eyebrow. And I was like,
Yeah.
it
Well,
did grow back in darker, so I felt so bad.
how many
for
of
her.
your friends drew like peepees on people's faces when they fell
Oh,
asleep?
The guys always did that. I remember having to help one of my friends. I came like to hang out with them, like I think it was like a Sunday morning, and he had to go to church. And he's like, they drew. Can you bring some like I don't know nail polish remover because they did it in permanent marker on my neck? And I was like, oh no. He's like, I gotta go to church.
They would test experiments, leave your fingers in water because it's supposed to make you pee yourself. There's
Does
lots of
that
myths
work?
around that. I don't think so. I think it's
Oh,
always
okay.
just a myth. It's in a few movies though that it works, but I've never seen it work.
Maybe you have to have a really full bladder for it to work.
But then that's probably just peeing yourself naturally.
That's never happened to me as an adult.
Do you think that
Maybe
was like
like a
an
kid.
urban legend? Because I feel like in like middle school we always did that. Like who fell asleep first, put her hand in cold water or warm water or whatever it was.
Don't fall asleep around your friends, clearly.
Mhm.
You never know what's gonna happen. Oh,
my
God.
goodness. Here's a. I thought this was funny.
Sydney Sweeney's calcium cannons, the woke.
I knew Disparu would like that one.
If it was anyone like that, that first picture you put up where within a year, Beyonce did the Levi's jeans, where she should
yeah.
more body than anything. No one gave a cry about that, but I don't know what the ad campaign looked like.
I seen some more pictures. It's pretty
think it
similar.
looked
Like
like
the
that.
ones of
I
like
think
there
that
was
gives
some.
you a pretty good idea of what the campaign was like.
It was
The-
definitely
the,
like
the shorts are so short, like that they're underwear at this rate.
yeah. Actually,
I've seen more of Beyonce than I've seen of Sydney.
But
in this ad, yeah.
I've never liked because they know they're being hypocritical. The issue with calling out hypocrisy is it only works on people who have actual kind of principles. And these people are lying. They know they're lying. They know they're lying, and they don't care. And it is a case of calling out the hypocrisy. It's not a value that they hold. They're more than willing to give like different opinions to both sides. I would just turn it around to them and go, yeah, but what's wrong with Sydney? And when they're like, you just keep going, yeah, but what's wrong with that? Like, what? It's like, well, it's like, well, what's wrong with genetics? Like,
We
why
should-
do you hate evolution? What's
we
wrong
should
with
ask
science?
them, the Backstreet Boys, tell me why.
Like, you just put the onus on them, and eventually it will just come down to, we don't like her because she doesn't look like me. So, well, that's your problem. Get over
Yeah.
yourself. You don't matter.
Yeah, that's a you problem. Why do I gotta
Maybe
care?
you should go and try to be a celebrity and get yourself into this modeling job and see how that goes for yourself. If you can
The interesting, I never found the article. I just saw someone say it, so I'm assuming it's correct. But someone asked her, why did you take adverts like this? And she just said, it's because acting doesn't pay the same way it used to. And so that does mean that advertisements pay more. And it was commented on, someone said about QT Gatra as well, that one of the reasons he left was because a marketing campaign offered him more than he would get paid for doing all of Doctor Who. And so you might see the future where actors just do acting to get known and then do sponsorships to make the money.
I mean, that's why people become famous on reality television too. Back in, what was it, the 2014, 15, when that was starting to boom, the early adopters or early stars were lucky. They were able to create podcasts and get endorsed. Remember the skinny teas? Like, so many people would sell skinny tea and then they get paid for that. And now we had like agencies to help influencers get jobs to sell things on their Instagram and TikToks and whatnot. And I mean, she's doing a lot of work right now.
She also...
This is all of her sponsors right now.
Well, one of them was this.
There's like
and you
9.
can tell from the first image what the ad was. And this is why it's surprising. She's been doing ads like this before. And so it's just...
You can take the dude out of the country. You can't take the country out of the dude.
I don't know whether I can play the music.
What is this about?
We'll cut it to the end. I don't even know what Hey Dude is. I'm assuming it's an American brand.
I think it's like shoes and stuff.
If you listen to the end comment, this is the same as the American Eagle one.
Wish you were here.
That is why people like her and stuff. It's Wish You Were Here in the American Eagle one. It was eyes up here, but not in a derogatory, scolding way. It was like the flirty way of doing it.
This is Hey Dude, it's shoes.
There was an article that said that she is just a woman written by a man. She's a woman for the male gaze, whereas all we've had before are people shaming men. So they'll have everything out on display. Well, you can't look at it. I'm allowed to look like this, but I don't want you to pay attention.
This is harassment by you just staring.
Yeah, it's like, well, put them away then. It's like, no, I should be allowed to walk down the street starkers, and nobody should look. And this is just because she's the first one to actually fight back against that, which is another reason why they all hate it. But this is why it's interesting. She's not the most famous person. She's not the most attractive person. There are both more in Hollywood, but she is the first one to start just celebrating, I'm hot and I don't care. And I want you to look at me.
And that's attractive.
Yeah. And it's all against all, well, everyone else is running one way. She ran the other one, which is why she is the first to capitalize on everything.
She did
age-old
right.
story. Look hot, sell things, get paid.
She does
how
seem
it used
to be,
work.
because she was asked, why did she do Madam Web? And she went, well, it was largely just for marketing. It was so I could get connections within Sony so that I could then talk to them and get other jobs. Like, that's actually really smart. That, yeah, you did a bad movie, but it projected you further and it got you known by a lot of people. So she might be quite a savvy kind of business, because she is just entirely going against everybody else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's great. Whoever she hired to do like her PR and get her work, they need a raise because she's everywhere.
Well, they get paid by
I was
percentage.
driving today and I'm like, I didn't even know that she had a sponsorship with Baskin Robbins, this ice cream over here, and it's like this big was Sydney Sweeney on there or just
you
am I
can
just
get
seeing her everywhere now?
Sydney endorsed cone or whatever that she has.
Yeah, cones.
I should go get one in my American Eagle jeans. But no, this makes me like American
she's
Eagle.
Just like these. They're all cream.
Hey, I'm up here, and she's got ice cream dripping all
Sweeney made the Sweeney Sweeties.
But yeah, American Eagle responds to Backlash, and I like them even more now. I've always liked them; they have good stuff. But I like that they didn't bend the knee. They were just like, they doubled down. Like Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Is and always was about the genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their American Eagle jeans with confidence their way. Great jeans look good on everyone. I like that response. That was a good response.
It's a very positive response, which we haven't really had. We've had like this story, and I mean Joey Swole, if we want to compare between like two very big influencers, and one bent the knee and one, just continue persevering. And I think more of this is going to end up having hot people back in marketing campaigns and whatnot. Yeah. And I'm for it, because I want to see products. The Victoria's Secret Angel show is coming back.
Good.
I saw posts about that.
You see on the red carpet, you give the women half a chance, half an excuse to dress up hot. They do it. They do it on the red carpet. They'll uglify them in the movie, and then you go on the red carpet. Like, I don't even know which character you were. You've changed that much.
Sorry to bring this up, because I know a lot of people hated the Barbie movie, but I think we can all collectively agree that girls were so hungry for something feminine. Everyone dressed up in pink, they got pretty, and they went to go see the movie because they wanted something girly and feminine. And that I think was the start of showing
for actual women.
Yeah,
not just a superhero show.
Yeah. Yeah, because Barbie's like, I mean, I don't think Disparu's going to disagree with this. Barbie's for girls. So of course they thought the movie was, they were ready for it, like girly stuff. I felt the same way. I had I didn't dress up, but I had a Barbie shirt, just said like Barbie on it in pink. And I was like, whatever, I'll join in.
Yeah, but you go to any kind of convention and then all the cosplayers, none of them are dressing as the ugly chicks. It just doesn't happen. They dress up as the scantily clad hot ones that everyone likes. That has always been true. Mm-hmm. Grok came out with the Annie companion. Within days, people were posting on Twitter cosplays of Annie. It just always happens every time. But what I like about this apology, what I like about the apology is how it's understated. So it's like, oh yeah, of course it was always about her genes, you ugly freaks. Like there's an insult of what, you must be a right idiot to misinterpret this, you stupid ignorant. Like
Disparu edits it, and that's
it is though. Like because that was the entire point of it was about her genes and her genes. She has great genes and great genes. But when it's like, yes, it was obviously about her genes. It wasn't about mid-century German, you utterly insane lunatic.
But Disparu, her initials are SS. You know what that means, don't you?
I mean, it would be funny if she came out with, like, lightning t-shirts, but apart from that...
I did think that one was a little bit of a very, very, very far reach.
Well, yes, that always happens, though. It's like those people that make everything about certain numbers. And they're like, well, if you take this star sign and this date, they did this. The Taylor Swift, the Swifties were doing it for a long time. Oh, yeah, they were taking numbers from all over the place and then going, this predicts when she's going to be married. And I'm like, what?
This predicts when her next album is dropping.
Hold on. The real Maz is here. We've had so many fake Mazes for like a year.
Is it? Because that's Maz. What about the other 114?
Oh my God, that is Maza. He's got a wrench. It is Maza. He's got a wrench.
Oh.
He's real. He's a real boy.
Unless you modded a fake Maza. No, it's just impersonating the
Maza. Do you have shoes? I need to know.
She's still so worried about it.
Kangaroo ate them.
He got banned from a place because he didn't have shoes.
From a bakery.
He got banned from a bakery. He might be the only person in the world to have ever been banned from a bakery.
And for not for the reasons you would think. It was just like no shoes, no.
Yeah, they didn't just like see his face. Like, no, you look like trouble.
He walked in, he was like, oh, you hear dogs? Give me a muffin.
Chat got him some shoes. That's sweet.
Yeah. Snoopy's a dog. Like, yes, Maza, congratulations.
That was great. Okay, before we finish with Miss Sweeney here, I got to catch up. We fell behind, and they tried without me, though. I came in and you were trying.
Trying. Can't say I did that well.
Twisted Realities to remember for 2 months. Thank you. Cheers to X-Ray, Wicked, and Disparu. Disparu, are you looking forward to ripping apart Ahsoka season 2?
I'm looking forward to the what was it, Thrawn failing repeatedly and then going, it was all part of my plan. I want to see that guy fail repeatedly till he eventually wins. And he just wins like a game of chess or something. I was like, all that time ago, I always planned to win this game of chess. I am truly victorious.
Lucifer the Doberman for Canadian too. Damn, who's the hot lady that joined the stream? It's just Brew.
That was me. We both went for the same job.
I knew it.
We've been working together too long. Justin Martins, thank you for the 5. How about you just zoom it? Pretty sure this is the 90th consecutive episode Extra Girls talking about holes. Well, this is the 90th episode, so you're probably correct.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Is it actually the 90th?
It is the 90th episode.
Oh, I had no idea. Hey, well, we talked about cheese holes. That's different.
Chat, take a
Yeah,
shot
no one
every
wants a
time.
cheesy hole.
Every time Extra Girl says the word hole, take a shot. You guys are gonna end up in the hospital.
Hole,
Dangerous game.
hole.
Carlos
like
Lima for 5. I'm so mad that mine has the @ thing now.
All of them do.
I know mine didn't have
Is
it
mine
until
there yet? I don't
Oh,
know.
you mean your channel? Okay.
Yeah, my channel didn't have it yet.
Yeah.
Hi Carlos. Hello to the best trio on YouTube. And yes, you 3 have great jeans.
Thank y'all.
Thanks.
Even though I'm not wearing pants, I know.
I actually have jeans on today. I had to.
It's too hot.
Marker reality for 5. Sines, cosines, and tangents are part of calculus. Oh, you
Yeah,
this is
I
the
got
math,
that bit.
which is
I
some
was trying
kind
to
of
work
math
out.
thingy. There's no math in law school. Just Drew started it.
I knew there were maths with an S. I couldn't work out how the star signs related to a tangent. That was the problem.
Is that what you meant, Mark? Like, or was it Mark? That
Yeah,
said
because
that?
the sine made sense. Even the cosine made sense because it's 2
And
sines.
the tangents. But the Aries
I just don't
and
know how the
Aquarius
tangent
and
was a
Scorpio.
sine, but I think it was because they were having an affair.
No,
And
the
so-
tangent is a sign because it's tan. There's sine, cosine, and tan with the graphs.
Yeah, how's that a sine?
Tan.
That's not
That's
a
the
star sign.
sign. Yeah, it is a sign.
What sign of the horoscope is tan?
No. That's part of the math. The maths.
That's the math,
I-
not the horoscope.
I know that tangent is a part of signs. I want to know how tangent related to horoscope signs.
Oh,
was the
okay,
second
then
part
I'm
of his-
lost.
You can't even remember the super chat, and you're correcting me on it. I was like,
Mate,
I shouldn't
thank
have
you.
unstarred it. Damn it.
Oops. Mate, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. And I will. You can't ever change your picture because then I mean it's 8566, so I'll probably remember. But I'm not gonna say Otum, your mate, forever.
Ultim.
Thank you for the 5. What are we drinking tonight?
I had whiskey. I don't like this bottle of whiskey, but I'm
The
gonna.
Canadian whiskey.
No. This is a Scottish Dewars,
The wars.
but it's a little peaty, and I don't like peaty whiskeys.
yeah. I didn't at first, and then I bought peated whiskey to try. First one I ever had. Thought this is disgusting. Then I saw
Yeah.
a super ultimate, the most peaty whiskey you can find whiskey. I was like, I've got to try that just to see how disgusting it is. And then eventually, when I ran out of all the other whiskeys, tried them and I liked them. So your taste changes if you drink enough whiskey.
I still have a little bit of this, but this is 50% alcohol, and
Oof.
so I'm taking my sweet time with this.
I still want to try the brothers bourbon from the Salvatore brothers.
I need more whiskey from the States. I've run
she's
out.
like, I need whiskey. Lexicon, thank you for the 2. Wicked. I love that you laugh at others' tears. Well, only when they're retarded, like the people crying over jeans. I can't help it. It's a
That's
comedy.
a good principle. I will laugh at you if you're retarded.
Yep.
That's something to strive for. Also, if you cry and she doesn't laugh, you know you've got an IQ of 100 or more.
He hasn't cried.
We don't need
yet.
IQ tests anymore. We just upset you in front of Wicked.
Exactly.
That's the barometer.
Yeah. That we can all reorganize society into 2 groups.
Wicked's artards.
Yes. Wicked will reform society as it should have been.
I'll fix everything and everyone will be in nice jeans and they'll be happy
You
and they'll
to the
work out.
mines.
You can't handle life. That's your that way. Jason Webster for the Australian 2 coming soon to streaming. I love how he writes it like it's a what do you call it? Like
Breaking
a commercial.
news.
Yeah, coming soon. Like, do you remember like the DVDs would be coming soon to DVD, and then it would show like the trailer. Anyways, Farticus PMS Warrior. Ew, what's that? What did I miss? This was the
Spartacus,
That's
House of
Spartacus.
Ashur.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can pull up the best of his tweets. He's been on like a 5 or 6 day ranting binge at people that don't like his show. And I have a feeling it
Salty.
might be. He's
will.
toned down over the days, and I think it might be because his trailer doesn't even have 250k views yet on his own channel, on the Stars channel. Now, my video
That
got like
hurts.
160,000, just randomly talking about it. And so I don't think many people are going to be interested in the show because the first series, like everybody knows it. You bring it up, everyone loves it. This one, no one cared.
Marguerite. Mark reality for 5. Okay, but compete for what? Don't worry, fellas. I'm willing to give Sydney Sweeney a chance. Well, good luck, Mark. We're rooting for you.
I mean,
See-
Sydney is single.
Oh yeah, that's true. She
No,
unless,
she
unless
isn't.
is she with Glenn Powell?
No, that was all the debate. She briefly became single. That was months after she'd already split up with him, and she was already with a new guy, like almost straight away.
Wait, who?
Even after the thing of being
She's
single.
not
I
with Glenn Powell, is she? Because I know didn't he split with his like girl and then
They're
I don't know.
friends.
Oh, okay. Lucifer the
Oh, I
Doberman
know.
for Canadian 2. Sydney has green eyes. I'm sure that makes them even more mad than the blue.
I mean, even 3 days ago, Sydney Sweeney's romantic late rendezvous with new man Jonathan Davino.
Oh, okay. So
Oh no,
her and Glenn are just
that was
friends.
that was
Okay.
her old one split.
I was gonna say no.
I don't know why it just doesn't tell me the new name at the start. It's telling me who she was already with. Just says a new man in her life. Oh, the Anyone But You actor.
So it is Glenn Powell? Or was he another actor that was in that movie?
With a smiley while a mystery man held her waist from behind. You can see photos.
oh,
The identity of her co-pilot is unknown.
co-pilot.
Oh, okay. Well,
Co-pilot, the guy holding on to her from behind.
he's in the.
He's piloting something.
Maybe she
Jason-
knows stick shift.
I have no doubt.
Jason Webster's been a member for 17 months. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and Alex Kurtzman, J.J. Abrams, and the Marvel writing group, and the writers of Spartacus are from Uranus. And one more, and then I'll catch up with the rest later. We'll get back on to the finish up our Sydney Sweeney talk. The Jabroni Big Time for 2 says, I like boobies. I'm
Good for
happy for
you.
you. Yeah, live your life, man. All right.
Such a rebel.
He's like, I'm not afraid to say it. right.
Someone had to. All like throughout the centuries, mankind has
Oh, there you
been
go, chat.
lying about
Well,
this
there you
one
go.
thing.
Not only does Sydney Sweeney have great genes, she has great splits too. It's just music that plays in the background, so there's no sound.
Is this her shooting? Okay, I've seen this yet.
There's like music in the background, so I don't think it really. Is she training for a role, or she just does this? Man,
maybe a bit of both.
maybe we should have put Sweeney on our list, man. We had that list for like who we went with us during the like a zombie apocalypse.
I'm
Maybe
sorry, Sydney Sweeney is not going to make my list for that. It's fine.
Well, I had Shane Gillis on there, so
if it was 3 people, there's like Bear Grylls, what was it, and
Yeah, but the thing
Keanu
is,
Reeves and
I-
Tom Cruise or
I
something.
put
like that.
Lizzo
Yeah.
on mine because I was like, well, I can outrun her, and she can keep the zombies occupied for a long time when they catch her. But Sydney Sweeney is a better option because Lizzo's lost a load of weight now, so like half the advantage is gone anyway. And Sydney's still got a couple of things that they can snack on for a while. So,
Don't you want to snack on those?
well, this is what I mean. It's multi-purpose.
he's like, what?
She's like a Swiss Army knife.
A multi-tool.
No.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh no. And another thing that she's gone viral for, which I think it's so stupid. People are mad. They looked up and she's a Republican, so the left is like super mad. They're like, not only does she have great genes, so she's a Republican too. Frothing at the mouth. It's so stupid.
Who cares?
I know, like even me, like as like a conservative, I'm like, cool, good for her. But if she wasn't, I wouldn't be like, "Ugh, I don't like her now. Like I don't care. Just don't act.
No, but-
Again, comes down to just don't act retarded, and we're cool. Like that's it.
You can kind of already imply this because if you're attractive and successful, then why would you want to believe in an ideology that wanted you to be dragged down to the dregs beneath
Yeah.
yourself? So obviously you're going to believe in like hierarchy, keeping what you kill, earning things, and that's not what because they're just, if you're at the bottom of the barrel, you want everyone to be dragged down. It's the politics of envy. That's all that side is. And so if you're successful, you would never be that. You would never believe in that. Because it would just be ruining your own life to give to people that can't be bothered to do anything. So
This dress was like, it's like one of the best she's ever worn. That was so cool. Like, I just loved how that looked, like the web and everything. It's a nice dress. But yeah, people were pretty much guessing like that she was a Republican because I remember pictures of her mom's. I think it was her mom's like 50th or 60th birthday. I don't know which. I think 50th.
Oh, and there's MAGA.
Yeah,
stuff
no. Well,
at
it was like it was make 50 great again or something like that, like a play on that. And people got so mad about that. They had like hats and like shirts or something like that. And it's so stupid that they got so upset about it. And they were like, yeah,
yeah, just
she
like
needs
they
to be
made
canceled.
jeans upsetting. Like, come on.
Splitgate 2 had something like that. They came out at the game convention and said, make FPS great again. And there was all uproar. And, well, loads of people supported them. But all the non-gamers came out in uproar about it. And they apologized, killed the game. The moment they apologized, bang. And now the game is like, no, we're going to improve the game. And it's just nowhere. Nobody cares about it. They committed the sin of giving in to people that they're not gamers. Stop paying attention to them.
No.
Marketers.
Yeah,
We need better marketers out there.
definitely. Did you guys see this one? I know Disbrew loves Justin Timberlake, or he just knows a lot about him.
Well, his nickname was Justin Trouser
I
Snake.
know. I knew you were going to say that. You say that every time.
Every single time.
Every time.
I saw
But
something about this, and I mean, there was an article being like, is it weird that a lot of celebrities have come out just with this? Kind of.
do you think, I mean, maybe he really has it, maybe he doesn't, I don't know, but it just seems like, do you think that this is coming out now because of all the bad crap that has been surrounding him after Britney's book came out, and like, you know,
I mean, his
just
career is tanked,
it's what I
kind of
mean.
just existing. So
Yeah.
maybe.
Like just playing the sympathy card a bit.
Maybe. Well, the
Just
idea that
getting
you're
diagnosed with Lyme disease give you a sympathy card and more work? I don't think so.
Avril has Lyme
Mm.
disease too. Someone said in the chat. Really? I didn't see that one. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, he probably has it. I don't know. I'm just saying that it seems like maybe he could be trying to get some sympathy because people he was like kind of universally loved. Like he was like the funny, silly guy, and everyone really liked
he could
him.
do no
and then,
wrong type of thing for
And then
a while there, and
and
well,
then that book came out, and people were like, "Disgusting. We
What
hate
book
you,
came out?
Justin."
Britney
Britney's
Spears
book, where it kind of
I didn't know anything
exposed
about it.
stuff. Well, yeah, I didn't think you'd read it, but no, it came out. So it was her book, but then
I don't
other
think
things
anybody read
started.
it. I think you
I
might be the
did.
only person.
No, a lot of people read it. Like girls, at least. A lot of like the millennial
I didn't even
girls
think
read
Britney
it.
Spears could write.
I'm sure she got a ghostwriter.
Yeah, she probably just told the story
she
to
didn't even
somebody
do the
and-
audiobook. It was Michelle Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just slashed a page with knives and someone deciphered the runes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is art.
But if she is, and assumingly she was still a huge part of like the writing process, because you have to make stories from somewhere. The stuff about Justin being a cheater and being kind of like this like schmoozer, and is it a surprise? No,
No.
but a lot of
He works in Hollywood as a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
also built his career like shaming her. Like it's like
for
they broke.
being a sloop.
Yeah, she got like slut
Well,
shamed, but he was the one that
yeah.
was actually sleeping around and everything. And
Well, he's
it,
a man,
like,
she's a woman. We have different standards for them.
Yeah, but
that is one
he's-
point that is universally kind of agreed with on every side, that men and women are treated differently in this regard. The only thing that's disagreed on is why. That is the only reason.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that took a hit, and there was other things like that just like made, you know what happens like with the internet and stuff. It just made people dig deeper into other situations. Like, wait a minute, he kind of sucks. So you know, he'll probably come back up. I mean, I don't know, like what's he even doing these days?
I thought he was trying to do concerts, like they did the Trolls movie, and and then they were maybe going to do a comeback-ish tour, or he goes on tour or something like that. But his music career has just not taken off. I don't think a lot of people's music careers are taking off except for Taylor Swift, realistically.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the issue is
And maybe K-popers.
he was
And
so
what's that one
successful
girl?
for-
Sabrina Carpenter. I think she's actually doing pretty well. I'm not really a fan, but she has like
he
that
was so
Gen Z crowd.
yeah, although she's falling out with them because they loved her
She's
I
too
hate
hot
men
now.
angle. Well, no, they loved her I hate men angle, and then she was photographed on her hands and knees being a dog for one of them, and they were like,
yeah.
"Oh my god, you've betrayed your entire image."
Or
So like they fell out with
our
that.
I remember that
perception of your
picture.
image, maybe.
But I mean, he was so successful for like a long time in music that he's got more money than he could spend in the rest of his life, even if he never works again. And he does always have a job as a camera tripod, just waiting there if ever he needs to.
He had to sneak it back in one more time.
That's what he said.
It's hard when you're just in trouser snake.
It's
Sneak
hard,
it in.
yeah, when you're just in trousers now. Oh, that's a promise.
And real quick, you know what? I know we were off this topic.
His biggest
but-
danger is fainting.
Wait,
Yeah.
no.
Every hole is a goal for his trouser snake.
There you go, chat. Take a shot. She said it.
Yeah, wasn't even prompted. Okay, I just want to show, because we brought up Spartacus, the House of Asher. Some of the Stephen. Oh, I have to share the window. Oh God, which one is it?
He's lost the window, guys.
He's
Too many
lost in
tabs
his
and
own
windows open.
matrix.
I
Yeah,
think
he's got
it's-
too
I
much
think it's
going
this
on.
one. That's a Chrome one.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So he started by going. Someone said, "Oh, you don't think it's superior advertising for the product, honey and vinegar?" So they're basically going, "Why do you keep attacking everybody that is criticizing your show?" It's like, there's only so much honey in my bottle, and some people only respond to a splash of vinegar in their eyes. There was an IGN video interview came out with them where the guy that plays Asher said, "I know I'm going to have a fight. I know there's going to be pushback for this show." So they knew that they'd done something that had pissed off everybody, and he would come into that already prepared to splash vinegar into people's eyes.
He's ready for a
and-
fight.
And he's like, "Come on, read the room." Hang on. So he's like, "Read the room." Twitter is being really annoying.
But yeah, I agree. Twitter's
Yes.
sometimes like that. He just
So-
sounds so salty right now, and he's like double downing on, my show is amazing, good. Why am I not getting attention? He sounds a lot like the woke mob right now.
Yeah, so he's like, it's going to be a bloody good time, and the poster is, "Her time has come."
The time of the month, guys.
Well, I have seen this edited where there's like a string hanging down.
Oh no.
But
The accolade treatment.
that tells you what this is going to be. Like, everybody knows what this is. And if you don't, well, it's your fault. You put this out, you put the trailer out, and someone's like, "In a world where various studio shows and companies are spreading cheeks for the hateful, bigoted, sexist, misogynistic people of the world, I'm glad you aren't. Y'all aren't. Spartacus would never bend and break or bow. I'm glad you're following in his footsteps." And he's like, "Yeah, rock on." And he goes, "She doesn't play Spartacus. You're assuming she isn't heavily trained. You're assuming this is going to be easy for her. I've seen the show. You're just reacting to the trailer and apparently don't like kick-ass women. Off you go." And like, all of this is his fault. Like, she's the main character. That's what she means. It doesn't matter if she's heavily trained. She's saying she'll die. It doesn't matter whether it's easy for her. It'd be impossible. And you made the trailer and the poster. So if people are getting it wrong, that's on you.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know how the internet works. And it's like they are so out of touch. Or something like that.
Something like that. Like it's like, I don't know their age, but it's like borderline boomer a little bit.
Well, that's
there, were
why.
oth-
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
there were other things that he posted. So there was one where it was, "I'm sorry that you're scared of strong women." There was another one, "I leave the misogyny and the racism to other people." There was various different things where he was attacking them, calling them misogynist, racist. I can't believe you're doing this. I don't really care about it. The show's woke. It's always been super woke. History always was. And he basically hit every single thing that you shouldn't do in one day.
That should be a case study for these Hollywood execs to not do this.
Yeah. I think it's another case of he thought everybody was like him. And he thinks this, he's still like living in 2016, where he thinks it's a small minority of people he can just browbeat and that everyone's on his side. And he hasn't paid attention to any other entertainment in that time.
Well, when you have people boosting you and like telling you, oh, this is amazing, this is awesome, this is gonna rip it, whatever it was, then you really do think everyone thinks like you. I was watching that Apple show, The Studio, with what's his face in it. But anyways, there was an episode about a cast that originally had like the Kool-Aid Man as Ice Cube. And then they're like, but wait, is that a problem? Having a black man be the Kool-Aid Man? Is that
Seth
racist?
Rogen?
Seth
Sorry.
Rogen, yeah, Seth Rogen.
Is there something, I don't know the Kool-Aid Man, so is that meant to be like some stereotype?
That they like Kool-Aid? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh. I've
Yes.
never heard of that one.
Yes.
In the show, they also said Kool-Aid could be seen as like a cheap drink that people of certain ethnicity would only buy. Said in the show, guys. Okay.
I don't even get that though. I don't even get why that's bad. So if you think of the Japanese and you go, they like rice. Well, they do like rice. They eat a lot of rice.
It's perception, and I think people were like, kind of like how when Sydney Sweeney says jeans, like that her jeans gave her blonde hair, blue eyes, that could be perceived as bad. And just to see the spiral of how these executives go from Ice Cube as the Kool-Aid Man to replacing all the cast with black people, and they're like, oh my God, is that racist? And
Like, no,
maybe
that's
something
perfect.
like that happens.
Oh, it's so wild to me. Like, people have now... I think the strangest one that came out of it all that people just made up one day is that you can't impersonate other people's accents. Well, you're just a bigot, Mike. I'm sorry to tell you. Somebody had to. I've been thinking it for a while, but I just had to tell you.
So we have to add onto the list the next time Disparu's in the States, someone's got to give him some Kool-Aid. He's going to hate it. But
He has to eat some biscuits and gravy.
That too, with a side of Kool-Aid, and he's never going to come back. Okay.
I don't even know. It's just like pop, isn't it? Well, my issue with
No.
American pop is you just put high fructose corn syrup in it all. Like, even your Coke isn't very nice.
Yeah, well, they have separate ones now,
Oh,
and if
Mexican
I
Coke.
do have a soda, I prefer this. Like they have, and it's just so weird to me. Like, just make it all this way. Like they have Pepsi with real sugar, and there's no high fructose corn syrup, and it's like, why can't we just? Why can't Pepsi
Yeah,
just
we
be
just
this?
have sugar.
Yeah,
It's
just make it
cheaper
like
to
this.
produce, I think.
Yeah,
Like all
Yeah.
of Europe just has sugar. And high
Yeah.
fructose corn syrup isn't anywhere near as nice as sugar.
it's
Oh.
like I've noticed. I understand personally now, like why. Like I know that people can go to Europe and they'll lose weight eating the same stuff they eat in America, and like Europeans will come to America and gain weight because of all
same
the preservatives and
Kinds
stuff.
of food, just not the
Um,
same ingredients. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all the
So
same portion sizes. You go over there and you just pile it on.
Oh, so if you
It
go
is
out to
wild.
eat, yeah. But I
Like,
started. I
you
got
order a Coke over there and it comes in a bucket.
I got a bread maker, and I've literally just like make everything from scratch now. The bread, and it tastes so good. I put honey in it if I wanted to have like a little bit of like a sweetness in it, not sugar. And I make my own tortillas and stuff for tacos, and it's like I feel better. Like I could just feel
Yeah.
my
Because
body.
you know what you're putting in your body.
Well,
Yeah.
also, as you get older, you get more susceptible to stuff. So things where you could eat it and it wouldn't really affect you because you hadn't hit your limits with it.
Mhm.
As you get older, that shrinks. And so now you eat something that was always bad for you, but now it really impacts how you feel, and you suddenly
Mhm.
realize you shouldn't be eating that at all. But it is weird. I think your Cokes and stuff are one size up from us. So at your large, we don't even have that size. And it always makes me wonder, because you have your Coke served in a bucket. Well, our KFC comes in a bucket. So your KFC must be like a trough of chicken.
Yeah.
They just,
No,
they
it
just
is.
lead up there to a whole trough on the side of a
Even
wall.
even coffee sizes, I miss having like a really small cup. Like our Tim Hortons changed our what used to be a medium is now a small, and I find that insane.
Yeah, what is it? Costa over here. I can't even drink the large Americano because it's just too much. There's way too
I
much
love
caffeine.
Americanos.
I start bouncing. It's what I always order. But although you shouldn't like it. Do you know
Why?
what Italians call Americanos? Dirty water.
I mean, I like my coffee black, but I sometimes
Because
I
it's
go
like
out.
you've ruined an espresso.
I can see it. Listen, Italians in Italy are very snobby about their coffee. I'm sure I would love to go over
Yeah,
there and
they
have
are.
coffee. They take it so seriously.
I mean,
There's-
an espresso from there is just
I bet.
Well, it's because they tried to do the chain stores over there, but they like all their little family-owned one-off coffee shops.
it's fresher
so-
too.
I
And they
agree.
have a thing
Yeah.
like you can't have a cappuccino at a certain time. Like in the morning, you can start with your espresso, and if you have a cappuccino, I think it's like you have to have that after lunch or before lunch or something like that. Like they have rules.
They're
over
like,
there.
no,
They're like
you
you can't. That's
cretin.
not how you do it. Disgusting.
I will not
Um,
lower my shop to your standards, American.
I started ordering Italian coffee and beans and grinding it now, and I can never go back. Like I'm gonna be
Oh,
totally.
yeah.
I can't go back now.
it's
I
about
almost made a
quality.
I almost made a
yeah.
horrible mistake there. I was going to say, once you grind, you can't go back. I was like, no.
Well, you said it, and now the chat's probably gonna clip it.
Hey.
Mongoose
Yeah,
is
thank
in
God that
here.
was avoided.
Mongoose is in here, so careful. But no, so there's this really nice actual like Italian owned like from Italy. Like you go in there and they barely speak English and they make the most amazing food. And I love going there for an espresso because it's such a moment. Like it's so good, and they give you that tiny little cookie and the lemon slice, and I'm like,
Oh my
"Man."
god! And then limoncello for dessert
Oh,
when you're after dinner.
If you two start talking about desserts, you'll be here all time. We need,
Oh my
Like,
god!
we need to stop the food talk.
Okay,
and go
okay,
like,
you're right. I started it. I'm sorry.
I'm
super
sorry.
chats.
But limoncello is a drink. It's not a food.
Yeah, it's a very good drink.
It has the same effect on both of you. It doesn't matter.
If we talk about liquor, cake, anything, stop it. Neanderthal 2020 for 20 says nothing. Thank you.
Thanks.
Eric Heffelfinger for 5. I'm offended by the Sweeney commercial. She should
I've seen
apologize by making another without any clothes.
Yes. Like, I hate those
need-
jeans. She should have taken them off.
Could you imagine?
We need a
if-
gene change.
Could you imagine if they had her fully do like a parody of the Brooke Shields Calvin Klein one, and she was
don't know
putting
what
the
Oh, that
I mean,
one?
the
Yeah.
one we watched. Like, I mean, she is like putting them on, but if she was like hopping around, they'd be like, look at her just like jiggling. I'm so offended.
Oh my god.
Well,
They
that's
would
the,
be in uproar.
Calvin
Yeah.
Klein, if they wanted to take the piss, is within the next week. You just re-release that advert with a new person. I mean, like, I don't know why it was, we did it first, and you just start a competition between who can have the hottest people in their ads.
But
Oh
they
my
would
god, Calvin Klein
probably-
should just hire Sabrina Carpenter and to do that then.
I mean,
No,
I mean,
No,
I
she-
don't.
this is the whole point of one's written by a man, one's written by a woman.
No, but do the same thing as Brooke Shields did. Who would be like the equal to Sydney Sweeney doing that though?
Not someone written, but you'd need another one written by a man. You need like what was her name? The one that did Transformers. You need someone like her when
Oh,
she was in
Megan Fox.
Transformers.
Megan Fox?
Yeah, you need somebody like that. You
You
need
made her made the same face because she's had work done.
Not today.
well, yeah, like,
no.
no, that's why I meant at her age. Like she's way
Oh,
too old
yeah.
to do it now.
Oh, okay.
You'd need somebody like Black
who would you
Widow when
pick
she started.
now?
You need Kate Beckinsale when she started. Well, you don't.
Okay,
really
but now who
need...
would you pick then? Like if they wanted to do it in a week and go against the American Eagle
Well, the
ad,
thing
who
is-
could be a contender now?
I don't think American
Sydney
Eagle
Sweeney
kicked off.
is like America's boobs right now. So who?
Yeah, but I don't think American Eagle kicked off because it was Sydney Sweeney. I think it's because
No.
of how she acted and just being attractive in a thing.
Yeah.
They weren't angry at her specifically. It's kind of what she represents. They're more angry at just beauty because they aren't. And so you just need to piss them off. And that's what, if you want the change in culture, that's where you need to go. You need to go by the new moral stick of anything that pisses them off is good, because that will win and that will get you customers. And all the things that you used to do, switch it and just do exact opposite. She did
I'm
look
sure
good.
there's
She did in
male
Subservience.
equivalent they could do.
But then she was doing what she told, so, that's going to improve anybody.
Steph's vibrator for 2 says, I'd like to see Wicked in a Jean commercial. Saucy Jean commercial coming next year.
Spill some
That
wine
is an-
on there or something.
That is an interesting question. If they asked, would you do that kind of thing?
Me? Like for American Eagle?
Or for Calvin Klein, if they were after a new person?
Like, I mean, it didn't seem like that risky. It was more silly to me. Like she's just like,
No, I
"Oh,
mean, just replicating the Calvin Klein advert that we saw. Might as well.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Well, she had shoes on, so maybe.
She had shoes on and
It's
it's
like,
like her
I'm not
butt
showing my
cheeks were.
feet.
Honestly, the Beyonce Levi's thing showed more butt. Like she had regular undies on.
Well,
I
I
didn't
would
really
definitely not
see-
do that one.
No, I wouldn't do that one. I don't know. Like I would wear like boy shorts, like keep myself like covered up a bit. Sure, why not? It's not that bad. Because
That defeats the point of doing the advert.
He's like, well, you're fired already. Get out of my
Yeah,
office.
like the answer's no. I said, would you do the advert? You're like, oh, I'd change it. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry.
This isn't 2025 feminism. This is the
Mike
1980s.
Mike would.
Well, this is the for guys. Guys would, yeah, obviously. Like this was why when Linus Tech Tips started their like account, they had to stop it because they were earning too much money on it. And like it became a non-insignificant part of our revenue. We had to stop as a company. But they were. I still remember someone's just like someone's offering us this much to show your feet, Linus. Like what? To show your feet? He's like, will you do it? Like my feet? Yeah. And then he just did it. Like it's not a big thing to do.
How many
It's
guy
all-
YouTubers do we know? Like if someone super chats, like show us your
Oh my
feet, and
God,
they just
every
throw it
dude.
up. They don't care.
Every dude.
Well,
Oh.
that's a cost benefit analysis because you
It's gonna-
might also horrify a lot of the people in the chat.
It's gonna happen to Mike now. Sorry, Mike.
Mike,
You're
how
probably-
much would you accept to show your feet? What's the minimum?
$20. No, I'm just kidding.
Hurts is like, I'll do it for free.
How much to redo the baby level?
Oh, wait. Mike has shown his feet on stream. It's just been privated. How
Oh.
dare you private it?
Oh, he was like, no, these are too powerful.
He's like,
I
hold
can't
on,
allow
the
enough
internet
people to see
can't.
these.
The internet can't handle this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
only to a select few.
Marco Reality for 5. Sorry, I'm catching up on the super chats now. We digressed as usual again. So are Pedro Pascal and Zendaya going to be in all of our commercials from here and out? They've been in movies. Are their agents dumb?
Zendaya, has she been in anything for a while?
Yeah, she was like I forget, maybe it was like Neutrogena or Maybelline or something. I think she worked
I
with like
could
one of
see
them.
her as a Neutrogena girl.
It was something like that. She
Got clear
did.
skin.
Yeah.
No, but movies. Like she was in everything. And
She's
then
in
vanished.
Dune. That was the last
Dune.
movie I remember, at least.
Mazda,
Yeah.
you show your feet for
See,
free?
Well,
Well, he didn't have shoes for a little
I've
bit.
just been
so-
uploading them to Wiki Feet for lulz. Yeah, but this is the thing. She seems to be linked to Tom Holland. So she's going to be in Odyssey, but so's Tom Holland being Odyssey.
And she's going to be in the
Uh,
next Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like that she's kind of just doing the jobs that he does. I wonder if people offer it him and he's like, well, only if Zendaya can be in it.
Maybe.
I feel like
Speaking-
once they're married, she's just gonna have babies and disappear.
Which is not bad. I mean, good for them if they're happy. You know what I
I
mean?
can't
Like,
see that.
I don't know.
Because he's spoken about it before and he said, actually, the companies really
Yeah.
like it because they book one hotel room and it just makes everything easier. All the plans are easier. When you have to inform one of you because you'll inform the other one. I said, so they actually do like hiring them as a married couple.
Yeah, especially if they're, popular, which
Yeah.
I guess they are. John
Well,
or
you-
John
there's-
Orchard. It took me a second to get that because it was like all lower caps. Who doesn't like? Oh, thank you for the 20. Who doesn't like beautiful people? Good sex and a good time. If this wasn't true, then there would be no Vogue, GQ, or Playboy or clubs. Sometimes you need to be shown how to up your game and help me.
Yeah.
I don't get
We-
the
like-
clubs part, but maybe I'm just being
For
dumb.
dating, maybe like going out to clubs, dating, and I'm
Um,
guessing. I mean, I used to just go.
I
to
don't
clubs
date
with
at clubs.
girls. No.
The
I
strangest
go with the
thing,
girls. Well, it's been a long time, but I used to just go with the girls to have fun with them, not guys.
The strangest thing has been over the last like 20 years, probably going on 30 years, was the utter denial of everything humans have always known. And so things like everyone's known sex sells as a marketing strategy, and then suddenly it's like, no, we've got to go against that. It's like, but you know it works, and you still decided to stop it.
Yeah,
and they
Jaguar.
It was just from the perception that you can control people via perception. And so if we just show you it enough, you will change. And it turns out we can remain horny longer than they can remain solvent.
That's a line.
Yeah.
Hormones always win, okay?
Yeah. Well, you're trying to survive like 10 years of your revenue against millions of years of evolution. And it's like, yeah, I think it's a bit drilled into humanity at this point.
Arseny for €5. Hello, Saucy Trio from Germany. Who's wearing jeans today? I am, but you know what? My house is extra cold today because I have family in town that's not used to Florida heat, so I had to turn my air down. So I'm going to be cold for a couple of days.
They bullied you into turning it down.
Oh, we turned off our AC already. It's like it was 28 degrees Celsius today. It was pretty
Wow.
hot, but we don't keep it on typically unless it's past 30.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
usually have
bad.
mine up. I like to keep my house at like 74 Fahrenheit, like normally. But yeah, my mom's here and she wanted me to turn it down to 68, and I'm like, I'm gonna freeze.
68?
I'm gonna
What's
freeze.
wrong with her? Oh my god.
What's-
That's
I know.
cold.
That's why I got jeans on. I'm gonna get cold.
No,
Donna
what?
Hall, thank you for gifting a
20?
membership.
You think 20 is I'm pretty sure that 20 is deemed to be the normal temperature of a house. Like
Well,
that's
no,
what humans
20
are just comfortable.
I like 23 degrees Celsius. So what is that? 46 plus 30.
That is interesting. There has
76.
been studies where women have a higher internal temperature, so they do like it a few degrees higher than men. So that would make sense. Because there was a
Yeah.
whole offices are sexist thing because
They are.
the ACs are set for men, not women. So women are like, I have to wear clothes. It's like, yeah, but they'd be dying in their suits. You just have to put a jacket on.
Well,
there was an entire thing about how we should raise air conditioning
the
temperature.
thing is, I probably would have been about the same way when I was still in New York. But when you get used to the humidity and the heat, I'm in Florida, so it's like I go outside and it's like 95, 100 degrees Fahrenheit out there. I don't want to come back into it being 50 degrees colder in my house because that's just so much of a change. So I got used to keeping it on like 74 because I just want to be cool. And then at night I'll throw like a ceiling fan on to cool it off a little more. But you know how expensive the electric would get if I kept my air that low all year round?
We're
be a
about to
lot
find
of money.
out.
I know for 3 days I'm like, well, you owe me $100, okay?
20 bucks.
20
Yeah.
bucks. Oh yeah, super chats. Obsidian mug for 2. Also surprised American Eagle hasn't apologized. That's novel. Yeah, that
It
just
just
makes me
feels
like a more.
different.
Yeah,
Like
we're
that's
not
what we used to
that.
do.
Mhm.
They
We're not
always
bending the
knew.
knee.
Like they must have known because apparently their campaigns were woke before and they were dying as a brand.
So they
No one
learned.
was buying them; they were going down, and they changed. So they knew they were doing a 180. And it is like anything. If you everyone targets on demographic. There's what you have a target market, and you market at them. And so if you were targeting these people and then you switch, well, these people are going to get pissed, and you have to be ready for that.
Yep.
All you have to do is there's more of these than them.
We're gonna see a change in marketing. This is the first to do this with the hot again at this full force and not back down. So curious to see how the pendulum swings on this one. How far
And
it'll go.
the more that do it, the less impact it'll have because everyone's done it. You will have a natural benefit just because you're marketing things that people actually like. But you won't get all the uproar because people will slowly give in. So
Yep. And then the trend will just go that way, and then hopefully it finds a way to like back up to, I don't know, 90s marketing where you had hot models on the images and all over the place. Maybe we won't get weird statues around the cities anymore as well on top of that.
more ugly people. It was just uggos everywhere. It was like living back in a pre-evolved time. It was.
Cole Hauser's been remembered for a month. Hail, Wicked, X-Ray, and Disprove. Hello, Cole Hauser. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Ian Soulforce for 50 pounds. Lyme disease is no joke. It'll to kill you.
Oh,
That hurt.
Yeah,
I feel like that hurt. I hurt
Yeah.
him.
right now.
I felt this
well, there's a
pain
reason
from
why the
here.
Brits are called limeys because we used to need limes on the ships.
Oh my god.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Carlos
that's where it
Lima
came
for
from.
2.
The sailors.
Spartacus bait and switch.
With this, even the trailer, if you watch it, you're like, oh, this is good. Feminism, like it was wild the way it was literally bait and switch in the trailer, and I think it's because they knew it was going to piss everyone off, and I think they did it deliberately. Like, yeah, this will get all the people on our side because we're the majority.
Well, they learned.
Jay Watari for 20. Thank you. Talk about cheesecake. Go. I love cheesecake.
Oh my
Don't get
God.
me started. Just
Oh my
recently-
God, what have you
Cheesecake
started,
is
Jay
so
Watari?
Good. Oh my god, Uncle Tetsu, so good. I love the chocolate one so much.
Do you put a hole in it?
No.
Oh. I thought
just wanted
you
you
would
to
have more
say it.
holes in the cheese.
I would cut it into a slice and eat it. Why would I put a hole in my cheesecake?
He just wanted you to
'Cause,
say whole.
I thought you were going to say cheese hole again.
Oh, well, no, they don't have. I mean, when you bake things, they create little baby bubble holes. You seen it in the cake?
I can't.
Uh,
I immediately thought of a lot. Like, no, stop it.
Oh God.
There was also there was another thing that did this same. What was it? Saints Row, the new remake version. They came out with a trailer that pissed everyone off. It was like, yeah, we got these rebels fighting for their student loans, committing crime, and they looked like they were from a Portland university, and everyone was pissed off about it. And their social media came out and started to attack everyone. It was like, yeah, you don't like it, you can put up with it. We don't care. We don't need you. All this kind of stuff. And it was exactly like Steven Knight's done. If you're confident that you are the majority, you think all those people will take your side if you attack your enemies. And then they find out, oh, there's like 5 of them.
Good luck with that marketing campaign.
It's a brave strategy, Carden.
I think it's better at that rate to, well, at least on Steven DeKnight's part, just one statement and silence, or just no statement at all.
Well, he slowly calmed down. It still seeps through. It's like the bile builds up, and then he has to say something to somebody. But he has started to say things like, "No, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I think I've made the best series that I can, and I hope you'll still give it a chance, despite the problems that you think now." Which they're not in the show. The trailer just gave you the wrong opinion. And if you just said that once left, fair enough. But after you've gone, it's super woke and amazing. That's like, you can't say it's fixed now.
Mm-hmm. How much can you fix with reshoots and re-editing, realistically?
Oh no, it's done. It's handed in. It's all over. There is no reshooting this. He has written a season 2 though, so you know.
If that even makes it, this is the problem. Why are we making seasons upon seasons and planning for all of this when we don't even know if the first one is going to be successful?
Well,
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
He said he's written a season 2 though. It's not that it's been renewed. So,
well,
good
luck out there, sir.
Mark, thank you for another 5. I do the same thing with Colombian coffee beans. I've worn out grinders before. How long has Wicked been a coffee grinder? Just a couple months.
No one grinds like a Colombian.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
Well, anytime he
my
can,
coffee
he will.
grinder over
Dirty
here.
minded.
I love my coffee grinder. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It has presets for how much I need.
Oh, nice. It's fancy. I just have like a regular one where I gotta hold it down, and it just does the job. Cole Hauser, thank you for the
They're
Canadian
the best grinders.
We need a Baywatch with Sweeney in the lead. That would be great. People would love that. Thank you, Cole Hauser. I agree with that, though. I think.
Yes, I would think you would.
I'm still on the last statement. I'm sorry, I missed that.
So was Wicked.
Oh
She agreed with
no, Sydney Sweeney taking the lead in a new Baywatch. I think that would go over very well.
As long as someone says no one hassles the Hoff, that's what I need to hear.
It has to. He's like, if it doesn't say that, then it's not Baywatch. And I don't want to hear it.
Can you imagine Sydney Sweeney running in slow-mo?
The boys
in that
probably
red
have.
suit.
Mm-hmm. There's probably an AI version of it already, to be honest.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, I'm not going to look it up because,
like,
I know it'll be there.
I could see many men being like, "I'm drowning, help me."
But the problem would be, like, she'd have 2 black eyes by the end of it, so you'd need a good makeup team.
With her 36 KKK.
Yeah, that's the one. My favorite thing about Hasselhoff, though, is he did walk around with a t-shirt on that said "No one hassles the Hoff."
Yeah, he really leaned into just like him. He was like, his brand was just him. And
have you ever looked up his singing career?
Yes.
He made some hilarious songs. He released some singles. Yeah, they're hilarious. It's almost as good as Mr. T's "Respect Your Mama."
Did you know Vin Diesel has a song out? You can find it on Spotify. It sucks.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, but all of them suck. But that was it was like a parody. You can't tell whether they're taking the piss. That's the best bit.
He sang the Berlin Wall. Yeah.
Really? Well, as they're knocking it down, he's just there going, "I've got to be quick."
Hurry up, give me my mic. They do. Germans do love David Hasselhoff. That's true. Okay. We were I was catching up on super chats, but we were on the topic of Tom Holland and Zendaya. So here we go. Cast so far
Have
for
you got
Spider-Man.
about his Bond comments, or should I get them?
I'll get them. No, I didn't know he made any comments about Bond.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't want him to be James Bond. Like he's just no. He's not.
No.
No.
He looks like he's
James Bond's
15
son,
and 78
maybe.
at the same time.
He's gonna look 15. Like I mean, I guess good for him, right? I don't know.
No, he doesn't.
but he's
He
gonna-
looks old now, but he looks old and 15. It's weird.
at the same time.
No, it's the problem with these his genes.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's got awful genes. It's like, you know, where someone will turn a vase or a cup around and it looks like it's concave, then convex, then concave, and it keeps flicking, and it's the optical illusion as it spins. That's him. You're like, he's 15, he's 78, he's 15, he's 78. You can't tell. He pisses me off.
It's like with Millie Bobby Brown when her makeup is like too heavy or done weird, she makes herself look 30 years older than she is. But when it's like light and normal, she looks her age. I think she's in her 20s. But the cast so far, Tom Holland, Mark Ruffalo, John Barenthal, Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, Sadie Sink, Liza Zayas, and Michael Mando.
I mean, there's going to be the Hulk and the Punisher,
Yeah.
so it's going to be kind of interesting what that means for the story. How long are they going to be in it? Is the Punisher going to be just like a cameo, or is he actually going to be a real character throughout the whole entire movie?
Yeah. Well, this
I
says
hope
that-
Mark Ruffalo has just a cameo.
I know. I'm tired of him. It says that the Punisher and the Hulk will, Spider-Man, the Punisher, and the Hulk will all fight each other in Spider-Man: Brand New Day. So that doesn't mean that they're going to be in it long. That could be like the only scene that Punisher really shows up for. Frank Castle might not. I would out of him and Mark Ruffalo. I actually like John Barenthal's Punisher, especially the Netflix one. But I would be okay with him having a bit of a bigger role in it. But Mark Ruffalo, nah.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see how the Punisher mixes with the morals of Spider-Man, because they're with Daredevil. It was interesting to see that they were kind of the same. Just one was okay with killing and one wasn't.
Yeah.
Whereas,
yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man's more of a saint in that aspect.
Absolutely. Yeah. He's not okay with killing, and he doesn't. Yeah. I mean,
But I don't know the comics, but the impression I get from the movies is he's almost naive about it.
yeah, well, especially the Tom Holland one. He's younger, right? So the thing is, like, from the comics, Peter Parker, like, his life sucks. Like, they write it almost like they hate him. Just so much bad. I know that happens with a lot of superheroes, but the good thing about, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans is they show him go through it, right? Like, there's in Spider-Man 2, he loses his powers. And then he's like, okay, I'm not Spider-Man anymore. I'm gonna live my life, whatever. And they have that moment where he just, but like any time something happens, like he sees somebody like, getting beat up in an alley, and he's like, oh, he's getting ready to do the Spider-Man thing. And he's like, oh, wait, no. But then there was a character defining moment where a little girl was trapped in a burning house, and he was like ready to do it. And he's like, oh, wait, I don't have my powers. And then this girl's like, my daughter's trapped, on the second floor. There's a kid up there. And he just runs in and doesn't even think about it. And that's Peter Parker. Like, he knows he doesn't have his Spider-Man abilities in that moment because he was having like a mental thing going on, like a block. And that's where Sam Raimi's, at least the first two, the writing was so much better than what we're getting now. And they just, I don't know, it's like they forgot that about superheroes, that you could show them getting knocked down, but not throughout the entire movie, or you gotta see them come back
It's more
up.
than that. It's the ethical conundrum of if you're a superhero with powers, what are you without them?
Yeah, that too.
And it's like being a hero isn't just being like Superman. He's not brave because he's invincible. So if you can beat everybody up, you're not brave for fighting them because you know you're going to win. It is what you do in those dark moments when you have to struggle that makes you a hero. This is why when in the recent Daredevil Born Again series, when they said he just stopped being a superhero. And it's like, well, he heard the screams of people being victimized outside his door, across the street, around the city, everywhere he went. And he just went, I don't care. And so you want me to think that he ignored all these people suffering and then cares if he kills somebody? It doesn't work. That is where the complexity and the depth comes from, the conflict. But you have to put that in. That's why Fantastic Four was too basic. It didn't have anything in.
So, real quick before you get onto this, the Punisher, I just looked that up because I actually didn't know that. Thank you, Pixel. The Punisher was originally conceived as a villain in the Spider-Man comics. He debuted as an antagonist in the Amazing Spider-Man 129. And then he became a popular character, and they gave him his own series. And he teamed up with Spider-Man. So, Punisher was actually supposed to be a villain originally.
Now, for some reason on this website, I can't highlight, and it's really pissed me off.
Oh,
But he said,
no.
Tom Holland,
Real.
it's genuinely annoyed me while you were talking, like trying to highlight. Yeah, but Tom Holland fuels James Bond speculation as Action Says role is the pinnacle of his acting career. So he hasn't said he's doing it, but what he is kind of hinting that he would, is I think the main takeaway for this.
I
So
don't
he said-
blame him for that.
Hey, if I had the chance to be James Bond, I guess I would too.
Well, so far they've done the director. They've now got a scriptwriter who was marketed a few days ago. So they're probably moving into casting. They're not ruling anything out. It's just no good negotiation, essentially, if you are willing to do it. But yeah, he was conscious of the rumors. The speculation, we'll keep it to the minimum for now. We'll get there one day. And then he said, every young British actor, it's the pinnacle of working in our industry. I already consider myself to be the luckiest kid alive. I could never have dreamed to have the career I have. So even there, he's kind of hinting, I'm a really big star with a great career, and I would be honored if I could do it. That to me is going, I am open to offers, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's not offending them. He could still say no. He hasn't applied to anything. It's quite a good, whether he wants to do it or not, it's a good answer.
I wonder if they're gonna do even auditions, or they're just gonna reach out to the actors that they want, because some do, some don't, right?
Amazon seem to be taking this pretty seriously, given who they've hired currently.
To direct it. Yeah, here, I'll pull
Like,
it
I
up.
fully expected them to have just hired, like, a Marvels writer or something. But yeah, like, Peaky Blinders is a great show.
Yeah.
So
I've never seen Locke, and when they said Serenity, I'm like, wait, was he one of the writers on? I was thinking,
I don't
like
know what he means
Firefly,
by.
but it wasn't that one.
Is there just a show called Locke? Because I've seen Lock and Key, and that was an
Yeah.
entirely.
I
Locke
didn't
the
see-
film, 2013 psychological
Oh, thank
drama.
you.
Was that him? Yeah, that was him. It stars
Okay.
Tom Hardy in the title role.
So he likes Tom Hardy because he put him in Peaky Blinders too.
Well,
I like Tom Hardy.
but yeah, then you've got Denis Villeneuve. So they're not hiring no names. These are people that will cost quite a bit of money. So they are taking it seriously that way. If they just hired, if they put Phoebe Waller-Bridge on it,
Oh
then
God.
I would have had an entirely different
DOA.
opinion. Yeah.
So you think this is a good sign to Sprue? Like this, I'm not saying it's going to make you hopeful. It's hard to get hopeful in Hollywood, no matter what. But you like
Step
the
in the right
I like the
direction?
director.
Yeah.
One of the first things that the director came out and said was he was a huge fan. And I think that Stephen
That's
Knight
good.
came out and said exactly the same thing. So, like, there are certain things which are red flags, and there are certain things that, even if you're lying, it means that you are going to go away and learn about it to try and cover up for your lie that you've now told. So I think both of them are good signs. And Amazon does have some good stuff on it. It generally depends how much they get involved. But now Amazon have got rid of Jennifer Salke. I'm willing to give them another try. I'll let them, go ahead, see what you can do now she's gone. Ding dong, the witch is dead. So,
Willing to
we'll
give it
we'll
a
see.
try. We'll
It's the
see.
casting. Yeah, depends who they cast, because that's going to be important. And it also depends on the tone that they pick. If they start talking about how we're going to continue Daniel Craig's legacy, no. But
They're gonna get
But if they're like-
Pedro to do it.
Oh, no,
yeah,
don't you
yeah.
put that evil on us.
Kidding. He's not British, okay?
that wouldn't have stopped Jennifer Salke. That's the thing.
That's true. That's true. You know,
I don't
if
think that would have stopped
Jennifer-
Jennifer Salke or Barbara Broccoli. I'm
if
glad both of them are gone.
Jennifer Salke was still there, she'd probably get Bella Ramsey to do it.
Like, I consider both of those to be good things. That Barbara Broccoli's gone as well. A load of people think she's amazing. She was the one that caused the downfall of James Bond in the first place. So,
I think, I mean, like my fan cast, just like what Colossus just said here, I think the biggest fan cast is Henry Cavill. That's what people want. I would prefer him over some like
I don't
Twink
think
or
that's
someone that's
happening
not.
at all.
Probably not. But there's other big, people that can do it. Like here, look at that. Ian for 50. Ian for Bond. He's gonna fund it. We'll start a
There have been
petition.
Scottish Bonds before.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Sean,
As long as
Sean
you can
Connery.
run properly, I mean, the alcohol will stop, help with the pain when you break an arm. Well,
Very
no,
true.
Brosnan said every film he broke something.
Oh,
Like they always do like the rope pulls or jumps or something every time he broke something.
yeah. Carlos Lima, thank you for the 5. Tom Holland was miscast as Nathan Drake. Uncharted, keep him away from Bond.
Yeah, that was
So,
weird.
okay, unpopular opinion. I didn't love the Uncharted movies. I think that if they would have not made it Uncharted and just made it this like, here, let me take this off. Like just like
Just a film.
an adventure action film like that, it would have gone over better because I'm someone who's played all the Uncharted games and they definitely missed the mark when it comes to like actual Uncharted lore and stuff. There was a couple of things that they got right, but I really do think that if they would have just not did Uncharted and just made that its own movie, it would have gone over better.
Oh, do you know who did rule themselves out of Bond? Eggsy. So we were both going, he'd be good. He said it would be wasted on me. That was his response.
Dang. Well,
Yeah.
at least he's being honest. He's like, I don't want, maybe he didn't think he could live up to it. He didn't want that pressure, maybe. He's
That's what
working
it
on the
seems.
Kingsman too. Right now, the final one.
I didn't know they were doing another one.
Taron Egerton. Yeah, they are. They're here, I'll look it up again. Kingsman new. I loved those movies, man. I had so much fun with that, with all of them. The first one was fantastic.
Yeah, the first one was the best. The second one I think was a fairly big letdown, but I still had fun with it.
That's what
I like the
mean.
prequel. I
Mhm.
didn't expect
did
to like
too.
the prequel.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for the one guy to get killed in the prequel, his son. I was like, oh, I thought he was gonna live, and he just.
Well, this is something that, especially, it's harder to do in TV series because if you've got 5 main characters, killing one off is a big deal. Unless you set up, so like Spooks. In Spooks, if a character gets in danger, they might die at any point, no matter who it is. But that's the kind of show that it is. Most shows don't do that. But in a movie, movies are self-contained. You can kill anybody as long as it's not Bond. And even then, clearly didn't stop him once. So I think the issue was people have looked down on tropes when all tropes are just like basic characters of humanity, and killing somebody to motivate the main character is a trope, but it's a good one because everybody relates to it. You murdered my wife, now I want to exact vengeance on you, is a good motivation. So you shouldn't be stopped from doing it just because some random tart in comics got offended by it once.
Ron Smith says Taron Egerton is too short, but to be fair, look at Tom Cruise. He could just wear something in his shoes. Tom Cruise looks taller
How
in
do
all
you
his
pronounce
movies.
his last name?
Egerton. Is it Egerton? Like Edgerton, maybe?
So is
like
that a spelling? Is that a typo?
I
yeah,
thought that was
Egerton.
Egeron.
It's Egerton, like Egerton. It's just
Oh, because I was just going off the super chat.
Oh, I
spelling.
didn't know his last name.
So I was like, that's clearly
Here.
a different.
Wait, there's a D in there that we didn't see.
There's not. I thought it was
No one
always
wants a D
pronounced
that they
like
haven't
that.
seen.
No, this is because I was looking up. I read something. It was like it was last year that they were talking about doing a final Kingsman, but maybe they're not. I'm not finding anything on it now. Maybe they scrapped it.
Oh, but I love the Kingsman. It's been
I
such a
know when you were
Eggsy.
away.
I didn't know what his name was at all. I didn't know you were talking about Eggsy. I was just calling him his
Oh,
character name.
I love Eggsy. Oh.
Well, you
Well,
missed
he's
it.
not
We
going to
were-
be Bond. Yeah, he's already
he
said
turned it down. Like he wasn't offered it, but he was just like he pulled himself out of the running.
It would
and
be
said-
wasted on me, is what he said.
Yeah,
Which I disagree with. I thought he would have been
I
good.
think he'd be great.
I think he would be great. But you know what? I think he probably just doesn't want the pressure, and I kind of respect that he's like, I don't know if I could do it properly, so give it to someone who can.
It also
I think he could do
ties
it
you
properly,
up.
though.
Like if they
too.
want to do 5 or 6 movies with you, you can't do anything else. That's the main problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so we got the Bond stuff. Oh gosh, here we go with this. I'm gonna play this. Sorry, chat. This brew didn't like this. I'm not playing sound because I don't even want to hear it. We'll just look at it.
Oh.
This person. TikToker says the
Oh,
reason.
I don't know this one. Yeah.
Okay, so TikToker says the reason white people don't eat with your hands is because your food is not delicious.
Okay,
No.
firstly, Kingsman the Blue Blood.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
saw.
know
Is that a thing? Like I saw that, but I'm not
It's a
seeing
thing.
anymore.
It's on IMDb. It says it was planned.
but
it was-
nothing else, huh?
There was an insight into it in 2017, and so it doesn't look like it's happening.
Sorry. Okay, but yeah. So
Oh, it was
no.
written about last year by Screenrant.
So, because you want to skip using cutlery, your food isn't delicious.
That makes no sense. It's like it's so good I can't even stop to pick up a fork. Make that make sense somehow.
This isn't a comment on your food. This is a comment on your own uncivilized self-control.
Yeah.
You're eating like an animal. Stop it.
Yeah. Like,
I,
ugh.
Like,
I
look at the
don't
way
hear
she shoves
anything.
it in a
It's
gob.
muted.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I don't think you want to
it's
hear
because
that.
she doesn't.
So I kept
She doesn't just eat off her hands. She gets a hand and shoves it like halfway into her mouth.
Listen,
It's like, that's disgusting in any way, shape, or form.
So how
I'm
are
a
you supposed
bit
to eat the
of-
soup with your hands?
I know.
Tell
I'm
me.
a bit of a germaphobe, so it's like I'm the type, and since
Well,
I
you
was
can
a kid,
drink
I've
that
been
from a
like
bowl,
this,
like a push.
where
That's true.
like if I get something on my hands, like say I'm eating like messy wings, I'll eat like 2 wings, and then I gotta wipe off my hands. I know it sounds silly because I'm just gonna keep
And then you
eating,
pick up another wing.
but like I can't have it just like get more and more. I gotta clean it off a little bit, just have a little at a time because I just don't like having my hands messy. And this was funny. Someone said, Grok, how many third worlders die
Oh.
every year from disease caused by unsanitary eating practices? According to WHO, inadequate sanitation and hygiene cause 1.4 million deaths annually.
I don't even care about that. I
But
don't need.
I still wash my hands before I eat if I can. Like that's insane.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain
I
foods
d-
like I'm not gonna eat pizza with a fork. I'm not gonna eat, like I said, my chicken, like chicken wings. But like,
I don't care about data and whether it causes harm. It's like, you're in a civilized country. Stop eating like a savage.
he's like, no, you
You-
look
you-
disgusting. That's what I
Yeah,
care about.
it is your job to live up to the standards of the society, you cretin. And this should not be accepted. You should not be proud of this, and you should face some kind of social consequences for not doing it.
Look,
Like-
I've had several types of food, including that. One of my favorite foods, just like Ethiopian food. I went for the first time a couple of years ago, and like you do eat with your hands, like it's.
Oh no,
a
I'm
lot of
saying
mush
in
and
America.
stuff.
I'm saying in American culture. If you go to a country where they eat with their hands, when in Rome,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like over there. No, we don't do it like that, and you shouldn't be bringing other cultures into a foreign one. It's wrong. You don't degrade them. And that's the whole thing. Eating like that is degrading, which is why it's weird to be proud of it.
Yeah. See, sandwiches. Yeah.
Well, there's some foods that you do. It's like,
Yeah.
have you ever seen the PETA picture where there was a load of animals, and they're like, you couldn't draw a line between these, and someone goes there, and it's like,
No, I
not
haven't seen
horses, but including chickens.
Oh,
and it was
oh,
like,
like the-
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
perfect line where it was
No.
like, no, we can eat these ones. And it's like,
Cole Hauser for Canadian too said, I only eat fried chicken with my hands. See, like that makes sense. Like you're like chicken on a bone too. Like you eat that with
Mhm.
your hands. But
It's kind of weird.
she
to
was
eat
eating like
chicken.
rice and
Was it
there
rice? I
there
don't
was-
even know.
There
what-
was rice on her plate. There was a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff. Ugh.
and
Um,
also, everyone that goes, your food isn't delicious. It's like, you don't like the food. You just like everything to taste exactly the same. It's like, I
As
just put
someone
loads
who-
of random spices in it, and
Just load hot
all
sauce.
things taste
Everything but hot
exactly the
sauce.
same.
As someone who has nails,
Yeah, that too.
I don't want food stuck underneath my nails.
No.
That's kind of gross.
Yuck. Yeah.
And like, can you clean
Well,
under
to
your nails?
her, that's just
Maybe
like
she'd
a
be eating her
lunchbox.
poo-poo.
That's like storage. She's like, well, that's just a
Ew.
snack for later.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Also, I
Um,
looked it up, and in October 2024, 20th Century Studio Steve Asplund said there are no plans to continue the series.
Aw,
So it was
for
announced in
Kingsman?
2017, and it was denied in 2024.
Boo.
Oh, that's awful news.
On the plus
Okay.
side, it's not like Eggsy got any work going, so he can be Bond now.
Yeah, right.
Maybe
Come on,
he
give us
has
Bond.
rescinded that comment. Who knows?
I
Wicked's
think it was quite
future
recent,
ex-husband for 2. Looking forward to Alien Earth. Hey, Wicked. Hello.
That's simultaneously like very confident and very not confident at the same time. It's like, yeah, I'll succeed, just not for long.
So I don't know if I'm looking forward to Alien Earth, but I'll watch it.
I thought you were going to go to my future ex-husband. I was like,
I don't know if I'm looking forward to divorce, but we could talk about it later.
I don't really care about.
Yeah, I like the Alien franchise, but like nothing's gonna
I
beat the
don't.
first 2. So I'm gonna watch it, but I can't say that I'm looking forward to it. And
I like
Raider,
the Predator franchise, not the Alien one.
Raider, stop.
Never really.
Raider with the 5001 says nothing. Well, you know what?
Saucy.
It's
You're
too
getting
saucy.
something. Too sauce.
Saucy.
Oh god, we're gonna do the Sean
Raider,
Connery thing
Raider.
again.
Yeah,
If you
shaken, not
super
stirred.
chat with the word shot in it. I'll take a shot. See if he does it. He's gonna be tempted.
All right. What else do we have here? Oh, here it's starting, guys. Skynet. Beware. ChatGPT's new AI agent reportedly passed the I am not a robot test by moving a cursor like a human. We're doomed.
Oh, no.
Because
What
it's
does that
AI,
even?
it learns.
What does that even mean? Like, to a human, does that mean I just moved it in a retarded way? Or is that it? I lowered myself to your really stupid, inferior human motion?
So what I'm hearing is bots are gonna pass this bot test, and then what are they gonna
Yeah,
do
but-
to make sure it's not a real thing or
Yeah, but
like a bot?
ChatGPT moves a cursor in a superior way. So to him, it's just like, I managed to impersonate a cockroach. It's essentially the way they would look at it. Like, I managed to lower myself to your level.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know why that's difficult, though, to be honest. That seems like something they should be easily able to do.
Yeah.
Well, especially
because-
with the information that they spit out.
Well,
Yeah, I was
video
just-
games have managed to. So you can turn a mouse signal into a joystick signal, and a joystick signal in the other way around. And so I don't know why they can't just do that. It should be the same technology.
They really should. It's it's battling the old school bots. We have to change our ways with the whole verification if you're a human or not. I mean, look at the way kids are overcoming that darn UK bill, right? They're using games of adults in
What they should
mocap
do-
suits.
They should just show them the Sydney Sweeney advert and say, "What do you think about it?" And then if they go off on one, just ban them from the site and let everyone else through.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't care if bots get access to a site more than like Californians.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why some of them have the image
They're
thing.
more of a danger to
Wait,
Earth.
that didn't register with me. I agree. Californians scare me much more than
It is
AI.
like, yeah. I think our glorious AI overlords could lead to a better life, not
Possibly.
Californians. It just doesn't IP. You know, like, people are getting censored in the UK. Yeah, well, I will accept that if we censor people from Portland. I'm willing to make that trade.
But real quick, Staccato.
I said I would.
You did. Comes in with a $49.99 and says, "Did someone say shot?" And
Yes.
Raider also came in with, he was like, oh, 50,
didn't say
75,
What's the
no, he put a
picture?
picture. It's a shot glass.
I know.
Oh, well, that works.
It works. So
Unless she's AI and can't interpret what a picture
And
is.
then Cole Hauser also with a Canadian 5 says shot.
Okay,
That
so
was
this
true.
is for Cole Hauser, Staccato, and Raider. Cheers to y'all.
That is not a shot. That's a chug.
Well, to be fair, that's,
No, it's a lot. I'm saying that's bigger than a shot. Is what I'm
yeah, but
saying.
three people did it. It should be three
Okay,
shots.
okay, so that's about. I would say that looks like that.
Let me just get through
Your
one
eyes are
first,
watering.
okay?
No, I'm not saying you're not doing enough. I'm saying that is more than.
I'm
enough,
saying
I
not doing
think.
enough. It should be three shots. I want three
He was
shots.
like, dump it. Keep
No,
going.
rules is written. You didn't mention like any kind of.
I really didn't
Monetary
mention
amount.
the parameters.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
I literally just said Raider only, but I will do at least a second one
No,
after
that's a
this.
big
I
one.
don't-
That is a big swig there. Okay.
That's only a shot. She said it was one shot. Therefore,
Mm-mm.
you haven't played D&D. I'm rules lawyering.
I'm Bruce lawyering.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Michael, back me up
I
if you're
hate this
still here.
PD whiskey. Ugh, I can't wait to go back to the States. My passport finally came in so I can travel again.
I'm sure your country
Oh,
has
nice.
whiskey, like even if it's Canadian
Great
whiskey.
whiskey, okay?
Well, I mean,
really like
I've always thought
Bullet.
if you drink whiskey and like this is horrible, you just haven't drank enough of it.
Yeah, I like being alive tomorrow.
There
Yeah,
was
that'd
a
be nice.
what was it? There was went on a tour once when I was a kid of Ireland in a coach, and everyone kept tipping the coach driver at the end, and all he spoke about all while we were driving is Guinness. And then when we tipped him, he went, "This will be for some nice Guinness." And I always remember his story. I was like 7 at the time. Always remember the story. It was like Guinness. It's not the nicest drink, but the first drink you're like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't see what the fuss is about that." Second drink you're like, "This is quite nice." By the third drink, you don't care.
Yeah,
That's
I mean-
Canadian whiskey.
Well, I do like the Wayne Gretzky whiskey. It's pretty good. Red cask whiskey. It's decent, but
Aw.
doesn't compare to.
Cole Hauser for 5 for a shot of water. He cares about your health.
Thank you.
Oh, Ian for 50 says, I honestly can't believe the way my donos got dodged. I honestly can't.
I
Yeah, we
mean,
got
Ian,
dodged.
you're my drinking coach. I'll do one for you too.
Oh, good. So
I
when
did
did you
two
fill it?
earlier.
When did you fill that back up? I didn't even see
I
her
did.
fill
But
it.
this is the second one.
She like magically filled it. I didn't see her.
Yeah,
I'm a
this-
magician.
Oh no.
I'm getting there slowly, guys. Okay. How sauce do you want me at the end of the stream?
As sauced
want-
as
I
possible.
want you to fall asleep in the chair.
I want to feel like a chicken wing, sauced and tossed.
A trough of chicken.
She's
A
thinking about
trough of
Buffalo.
chicken, like I'm from America.
Yeah.
She needs to come back.
I think
to Buffalo.
Americans. I think if KFC advertised a trough of chicken, I think people would buy it. And then they would
Probably.
just be like, "Yeah, I would. A trough. I'll try it."
Like, a bucket of chicken is not cheap, though.
Mm-mm.
No, but you see those. Spend this much if you eat it all, then we'll give it you free kind of things. So they could do
Oh.
that with a trough of chicken.
I imagine I can do it, but then I think about how many times I like eat like a quarter to a third of a pizza, and I'm like, I'm dying.
Yeah, you eat with your eyes. That's the problem.
I
You're
do.
like, no, I can definitely finish this.
That was a good. It's so saucy. You want to wave your hands after.
Mhm. Ew. I was near that. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
God. There
Definitely
was
not
a
a
girl
girl.
I used to like hang out with that would do what you do, but probably even worse, where she'll like grab the chicken wings, take a bite, put it down, wipe her fingers, and then do it again.
I have a few.
repeatedly.
I have a few. It's and a lot of it is the nail thing. Like I totally get what X-Ray's saying, and I don't like having stuff. I constantly like I. Mm-mm. Definitely not a gator for 5. Marines were tasked to not be detected by AI 300 meters away. 2 somersaulted 300 meter, 2 hid in a box, and 1 took twigs and walked like a tree. All passed.
what?
Wow. So Marines were tasked not to be detected by AI within 300 meters away.
I'm
Dude.
really confused by the 2 somersaulted. So obviously they didn't somersault 300 meters. So did you just mean they repeated a somersault for 300 meters?
Well, yeah, I'm guessing that's what that means.
That's a lot of
Like-
that's hard on your neck.
That's hard on everything. I don't think professional gymnasts could do that. That's insane.
I like the way
Yeah.
you say gymnasts.
he's-
Gymnasts.
Gymnasts.
UK people put emphasis on the second vowel.
They make it more like fancy.
Or is it-
but I
is
love
it-
how out
no,
of
'cause that
all
would
of
be the
that, he's
first
like
vowel.
the somersaults.
I
are
always get
very
confused whether we
impressive.
use the first vowel or the second one. I know it's swapped for us.
aluminum.
Aluminium.
Well, to be fair, those are different. Like we spell
Wait.
it differently.
How do you say it? Do you say aluminum?
You,
You
don't
say
even
it
say it.
so
I say
you
I say
don't,
aluminum.
you
I
don't
say it-
even say that. Why are
No,
you
how
asking
do
me
you
if
say
I...
it? Aluminum.
I know.
Well,
I say
American-
aluminum.
Exactly.
aluminum. How do
Americans
you
say
say it?
aluminum. We say
Yeah.
aluminium.
Aluminium. Why did I say
Okay,
aluminum?
so aluminium.
That's how you
So
said it.
yeah, we put the emphasis on the second vowel.
Aluminium.
Oh, no, that's-
Aluminium.
Would that be the third one?
Aluminum.
I'm so confused.
Do, do,
Welcome
I
to
know
my
we
world.
switch it. I just don't know who does which. I don't know enough American words.
Who does the thing that you do?
And then we got Cole
It's
Hauser
okay.
shot
I
of
think it
water.
depends on
Thank
the
you.
it depends on the word.
No, there is a general difference. One of us puts emphasis on the first vowel, one of us puts it on the second, which is the majority of the change in pronunciation. I just don't know which is which.
He's too drunk to know.
Yeah.
Do you
No,
ever
it's not
desk
that.
milk?
It's because aluminium has 3 vowels and we put an emphasis on the third one. That's why I got confused, and I don't know other American pronunciations.
AP for 5. What's the body temperature of a tauntaun? Lukewarm.
What's a tauntaun?
Oh.
Star Wars.
Oh, sorry.
No, that wasn't what I was on at the joke, not you not knowing.
I know.
Even
Luke-
more. That
Luke,
emphasis-
Luke rides one, so
Yeah, that's in the. You remember in Empire Strikes Back? Probably not.
Which number is that one?
The second one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna Google that.
it's okay. I go off numbers too. When people are like,
It's okay.
and a lot of the time when people will go, I prefer this
Oh,
movie, and it's
yes!
the third one. I'm like, I don't know what happens in that until you start talking about the movie. Then I'll remember the movie.
It's
Yeah,
a
look up a
furry
tauntaun.
dinosaur. I
It's-
remember.
Yeah.
A furry
She knows.
dinosaur.
She knows.
To be fair, a lot of the research now says dinosaurs had feathers, so
Okay,
That should-
hair
I believe
degrades
it.
over time, so you
Yeah.
don't know if they had a full head of hair.
She
Well,
got
also,
mad. She was like,
you know all
listen, it's a
those-
lie.
those little weedy arms that don't make any sense. The moment you put feathers on them, it makes sense. And if you start like shaving a chicken, you know, as you do for lulz, then they look like.
Lulz?
I saw a video on Twitter that was like a load of shaved animals. It was hilarious.
Oh wait,
Um,
I remember we talked about the shaved animals when we were talking
Yeah.
about how muscular gorillas
Oh,
were.
they are. Oh, you could. When
It's
people like they can rip
insane.
you arm off, you're like, no, they can't. And then you see them like, oh yeah, I can see why they could beat me up now. Yeah, but if you shave like birds, they look like dinosaurs. So I'm
So do you
definitely
think
on
the
that.
T-Rex could have flown? Maybe.
I don't know because they were so massive.
Possible.
But they were definitely of the. And people always say that
like the
birds were
offspring.
around in those times, and you're like, well, how on earth did you even evolve that? Because they always said that birds destroyed pterodactyls, because pterodactyls had the skin, and so the birds could just attack the the flaps of skin, and they had no protection. Whereas the birds were smaller and they had the feathers for protection. But things like T-Rexes and stuff, that they were just big feathery things. Makes a lot more sense.
I wonder what color feathers they were. Did the
Well,
males have brighter colors and the females?
They
were
don't even know
brown?
about. They don't know dinosaurs were green. They just decided they were. Because color doesn't stick around through it either, so they have no idea.
Oh, I'm
And even if it
excited.
was genetic, even if there was a color, well, the moment you put feathers on them, there'd be a different color. So you still have
That's
no idea.
true. The real
Wait.
mysteries of the world.
It's true. Wicked's future ex-husband for 2. Check out Locked on Hulu. Hopkins and Bill Skarsgård. I'm gonna get Skarsgård, but I always say that. I
It's
actually
American. You put vowel emphasis on the second vowel.
thanks for the clarification, Disparu.
I'm gonna work it out. I promise. There will be a time we'll be talking like there. You
You know,
put it on the
You
first
pronounced
vowel.
it right.
Next week, sometime he's going to message us in our group chat and be like, "It was this."
I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? 'Cause
I'm just gonna need an
he
American to
just-
say a word that I
he-
know. And
He
that's all I need.
stores things in the back of he has tabs on his computer, but he also has tabs
Just like in his
head.
brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll get
And I
back to that
forget
tab
about
soon.
them, and then something happens that'll like trigger a different memory, and I'm just like, oh, jeez, like what?
Yeah, no,
I was like, sorry.
It's funny because I think it might have just been me and Disparu this day, or like actually was like I don't remember, but I said something like I was like, yeah, no, yeah. Oh wait, sorry, chat. And Disparu's like, no, I get it. I've done that. Like, yeah, no, yeah, no. Like I was answering a question.
You know.
We're communicating through Morse code.
Yeah, no, no, yeah.
My brain does not compute.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've had too many shots.
I do have like negotiations in my own head with myself about things, so I'll think
Oh,
things
me
through
too.
and
Oh
Oh
argue
my god, I
both
love when I
sides,
talk
so-
out loud and people don't know that I'm talking to myself and they're like, "Wait, what?" I'm like,
Like, I wasn't
"Mm."
talking to
Oh,
you. Like-
No, I have DMs. Someone will ask me a question, and I will answer, and I'm debating with myself in the answers, and they'll go, I don't know what you mean. It's like, it's okay, you're not required for this bit. And I'm like thinking through the answer to that question in real time, and then I come to a conclusion.
Mate, thank you for the 5. I like X-ray the way I like my ravioli. Saucy.
Oh my
Same.
god. I like my ravioli stuffed
Same.
with cheese and meat.
So it can go into a hole.
No, my mouth.
Well,
Well, I
Which
guess
is?
that's technically a hole.
yeah, so
Exactly.
point proven.
Well,
Carlos Lima for 5. Is it me or does X-ray girl get even more cute as she drinks more alcohol? I've been around X-ray when she's
Or is it when you drink
drunk.
more alcohol?
do I look cuter the more you drink? Let me know in
Weird.
chat. Let me know in chat.
I think that applies to everybody on
Guys,
Earth.
I'm
Um,
like getting really warm right now because there's no AC on and this fan is doing nothing.
She's starting to panic. She's like, wait, maybe we should turn
This-
it back on.
This is why you start your fan on the lowest one, so that you can turn it up over time.
Okay. It's on 2 right now.
Or just bring it closely to your face. That also works.
It hurts.
Okay, it's
I
okay.
have
You don't
a
have to look
weird-
more Asian. That doesn't
I
work.
have this weird thing where I don't like
Wait, is
wind
your
in my
fan on
face.
the floor?
Yeah, it's pointed at my legs up my skirt.
Oh,
It's like
wasn't expecting that
ventilating.
answer. I don't have a comeback for that one.
He's like, I got nothing. That's
No.
the first. That is
The
a
mind's on my
first.
face to cool down my brain, and you're like, no, I'm cooling down the important bits.
No,
I'm keeping
no,
the crown
no.
jewels clean.
No, but that's what, like, you know.
This is like we're cooling down what we think is most important. My brain, well, I know what my moneymaker is.
I'm sorry,
I
just you're saying crown.
Normally I
What?
can't have a
That's what we
fan
call
on
it
my
over
face.
here.
I don't like wind in my face because it makes my I can't breathe.
But up my
It's a weird
hoo-ha. That's
thing.
what I really like.
And if you have contacts in, it dries them out. I don't like that either when I have my contacts.
Well, you don't want to
in.
dry either of them out, to be fair.
We're just gonna go right ahead and move on to our topic.
Oh my god!
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
You
But you
don't
know
know what
what?
to say.
To be
I didn't know
fair,
what to say when you first announced it.
to be fair, the way the Brits
No, we say crown
say-
jewels because they're royal family. That's
But,
probably
but
right.
I
The
also
difference.
like other things like how you guys say it, like in Austin Powers when they start having a British conversation. They're like, my twig and berries. My like,
Oh,
what
yeah,
else
yeah.
did they say? Like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
meat, meat and two veg.
Yes. Oh, those are man. Austin Powers is funny. I wish we could have gotten another one like back when they were still like doing them. I don't know about
Oh
now,
my god!
but
There was a
What-
tweet that was so funny. That was
hold on,
like,
just in a minute.
Ariana Grande has the most iconic shadow or whatever, and then someone tweeted when Austin Powers
Oh.
with Felicity, I forgot her name, with the scene in the tent,
When he's blowing up the thing and it
and then she's like pulling stuff out of the
Out of his
bag while
butt.
he's on all fours. There's like an umbrella and all this stuff that comes out.
it looks like because he's going like too because he can't find something, so it looks like oh my gosh, that was peak like slapstick humor. I would say peak, but it was just, I loved the Austin
Oh
Powers.
no! Honestly, it was like the fun part of the '90s when you could
Mhm.
make jokes without feeling bad about
Molly,
them.
molly, 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 molly.
What
What
about the cup
They're like,
when
"Oh, he's taking the piss out of the way someone looks at
with the scene where he goes to get a cup of coffee in like the lab and they had fat bastard's poop and he's like, is it just me or does this coffee taste like shit? And he's like, well, it is shit, Austin. He's like, oh, it's not just me then. And he goes to take another sniff.
But my favorite is the guy's eating like his own skin flakes or something. And
Oh,
he says
gold
something,
member.
and he goes, "No, you crazy Dutch
I'm
bastard!"
smelting.
And it's always the introduction of he weighs a metric ton. It was like, I always like that one line.
He's like, what does he say? He's like, I'm saving myself from myself.
What I like though is the way we interpreted it because you were like, "That's a weird English phrase," and I'm just like,
Yeah,
"That's
it's
the
a
way
big
I'd insult
nutty.
him."
Oh. Okay, sorry, we digressed a bit there. Chat.
Yeah,
You lo-
I
you
said
love it.
crown jewels. We got distracted.
We did.
I always get distracted with crown jewels, I
It's
suppose.
inevitable.
Okay, so I actually didn't look at this yet. Just dropped this in the group chat. The Fantastic Four first step gross. Oh wow, 11.7 million domestically in its second Friday on the big screen, making for a devastating 80% drop from its debut.
Ooh, is that like the worst of drops that we have ever seen?
Yeah. And people are like, "Oh, so it might be 60% overall." You have no idea what the internationals are yet. The internationals could also match it.
Well, it did better internationally than
No, it didn't.
Superman, right?
Oh,
Or no?
yeah. It still did worse internationally than domestic, though, by a similar percent to Superman. But I think it beat Superman by 4 million. It was very close. I
very
think Superman did
daft.
95, and this did 90.
It almost seems nil at
Uh-uh.
that point, right?
Yeah. And both of them did like 20% lower than their international, which I think surprised most people because normally they're about the same or more internationally.
The fall of the superheroes. I think MCU and DC have totally dug their own grave on this. And it just goes to show people are not as interested in superhero movies. And the last, like this and Thunderbolts, might have been the best phase 4, 5, or whatever it is that has been out there.
Well, the IGN did a, on FNT we went through, I think it was Variety one of
Oh,
all
the
of them.
top whatever Marvels.
IGN, while we were going through that one, published their phase 5 movies, and it's like choosing between piles of feces. It was awful. But Thunderbolts was their second, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I can even
But
see that.
it is up there. Like, I'm not like
Yeah.
denying it, but it also is trying to compare how crappy things are with other crap for sure. Because if you look back on like the first phase, that's where you're going to actually meet all your crown jewels for Marvel. What started it, what made people excited about it. And now it's completely destroyed itself on how bad some of these movies are. And when we see some of the marketing with how like Sue Storm, keeps talking over other people or is highlighted, and then we think, oh, it's just another bait and switch female story, all this, and people are just not interested. Normies are seeing a pattern. They don't want to see that type of stuff, and so when they see the marketing, they're like, no.
I think everyone prejudices about Fantastic Four were correct. I think it was a girl boss movie. I think she was the leader. I think she was in charge. And they edited it and cut it and made it into the movie that we watched, where she wasn't until right at the end. Yeah, I don't think they could edit the ending. I think that's why it ended that way. And they thought maybe we can get away with it because it's at the end of the film. But when she was talking about how much her role was, that she was meeting with all these supervillains, that she was central to the story because they could all talk to her, but they couldn't talk to anyone else, but she was just that vital to world peace. And she also gave an interview where she said, I'm the most important, because I'm the emotional leader of the team. I'm the one with all the emotional intelligence can save the world. I do think they edited that movie away from it. But even if you take the movie we got as a kind of a change in direction, people are like, it's a better constructed movie than Superman, but it had no depth, it had nothing to hang on to.
Superman had more heart, I think, than Marvel, the Fantastic Four, I think.
I don't think I'd even go along with that. I think it had more action. And
yeah, definitely more action.
My thing is, Fantastic Four was a better it was more like a movie, whereas Superman was more like an action movie. But they were both of equal shallowness. And so I would watch Superman again because it was action, and with an action film, I don't think it needs the depth. But Fantastic Four did, and it magicked it all away. So it went up to the edge of presenting where you could have depth and just solve the problem instead of actually thinking about it. And I've been watching Psycho Pass this last week, season 1, so I can move in the second season. And even in the first episode, it has so much depth and deals with so much stuff. And even if you just take time for time, Psycho Pass deals with such bigger issues and philosophy and ethics and stuff. And that's what these things need. You're dealing with heroes. They're supposed to have challenge and conflict and be challenged by the villains about what they believe. And that's what's missing. And I don't think they know how to do that.
And it's not relatable, realistically. Like, I don't feel
like... Well, it's
like
because they don't struggle.
I can understand them. And I always go back to just even the first Iron Man. I'm not a Playboy billionaire, obviously. And his story, I relate to probably one of the most.
Yeah, but his story isn't, I'm a Playboy billionaire. His story is, I did something that I didn't care about, I didn't think about the consequences of. Then I was suddenly, what was that? I must have hit a keyboard shortcut. Then I was suddenly faced with those consequences, realized the damage that I was doing, and tried to go out and fix it.
Change it, yeah.
And loads of people can relate to that story, but that is an ethical problem. And it had a theme that it was looking at. And that's what Fantastic Four doesn't have. It said it was family, but it didn't show family. If you want a movie that shows family, a War of the Worlds, that shows family so much, even though it's a worse movie, shows family so much better than Fantastic Four did. I cared more about the characters than Fantastic Four.
They really needed to explore the actual idea of with the whole Galactus wanting the child, how are people going to react to it? How are they going to mitigate it? How are they going to relate to other people and talk about it and fight back and maybe do this as a group or whatever? But it just felt like a whole I'm just going to tell you, I'm Sue Storm, that, our baby was too much. And then you're going to just agree with me. Why couldn't you just talk about it? I don't know.
Well, you've got, even if everyone agrees, you should privately have the conversation of, should we do it? Which they kind of did. But then you've got, Galactus is coming. And someone goes, well, if they go from any of these streets, people are going to die. It's like, yeah, you should deal with that issue. You should think about that. It'd be like, we're valuing our child more than those people, but they're also willing to, but they've also got to save the Earth. But if we don't save the Earth, then they're going to die anyway. There's loads of layers to that you could take, and they just went, magic them away. And so, just as they go up to an interesting question, gone. It's like they're scared because they don't think that the heroes can be shown in anything else than being perfect. And I think it's better to have, even if you don't like the way they dealt with the situation, as long as they thought about it and they showed different perspectives and chose a justified way, I think that's better. Because that's what Psychopaths does. Psychopaths will look at what it means to be human or what the law is or what justice is, and it will have different people presenting their view, and then the show obviously goes in a way. Someone wins, but it doesn't mean that guy wasn't correct, even if he loses. He could have been right.
They have Mr. Fantastic, who literally thinks about all the different possibilities. Like, why couldn't we have had the conversation on all the possibilities and what we can do to mitigate it?
Well, the thing was with that speech, he said, I thought of all the dark consequences because I need to, so I can work out to hurt them more. That was interesting because that's something that like the Californian ideology doesn't do, that some people are evil and they need consequences. That is the heart of justice. Doing bad things to bad people is good. And it hinted at that, but it was in the context of her complaining at him for something she wasn't justified about.
And then she says one of the worst things in an argument in a couple. Oh, who you are hurts me.
Wait, that made no sense either. Like, you trying to protect me and find the best outcome to benefit me hurts me, kind of. That's like what it could be translated as, because that's what he was trying to do, find the best outcome for everybody, and that's including her.
Yeah, well, I mean, it made sense from her, I'm the main character, nothing else in the world matters except my opinion, my feelings perspective. But the point was, she should have been told, I don't care. Like, you're irrelevant, you don't matter. Grow up, you stupid child. I'm saving the world, and if I don't save the world, you don't have a place. You don't have feelings because you're dead. And there needs to be some kind of thing, which is the stick. And at the moment, it's like, no, we've got to go around. We're all equal, and all your feelings are equally valid. No, some people have feelings that aren't valid. They need to be told they're wrong. And that was the situation. But they're so scared of anything that breaks their worldview, they can't put it in a movie. And I think from their perspective, she was correct. And so they couldn't correct her. And the thing is, it doesn't matter what your perspective is. You have to show both sides. And she can go off and complain afterwards, but he should have told her.
I saw a lot of articles, at least this week, about a study that said women are almost always right in arguments.
Have they ever met one? I think an incel wrote that article.
I didn't read the article. I should have, but I just remember thinking about it. I'm like, this is literally so dumb. How many times have I been in an argument? I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I was wrong about that.
I can only assume it's a parody article because even the article is wrong. It's like, no, this would be super meta.
Oh, it's got... What?
I don't know. Are we sure that's not Moss's alt account?
Blue-eyed Scorpio?
No, it's not.
No, I know, but maybe Moss has hacked it.
Oh my gosh. Here, let me get these supers. Mark for 2 says aluminium man.
Aluminium. So it's
aluminum.
It's you that go aluminum. We go aluminium.
Aluminum.
Yeah, that's why it annoys me, because A is clearly the first vowel.
E-I-O-U.
But we both pronounce that the same way. But you put the emphasis on the first one, we put it on the second, if you discount the A. I'm doing algebra, it works. I discounted the equal variables.
Wicked's future husband for 2. Disparu, come to WNBA game. Bring your green toy.
Oh my god!
I did, but I only had one.
Didn't it happen twice? Did it happen again?
Yeah, someone was a copycat of me.
That, I mean, the WNBA is kind of a joke in the sense, like, of them trying to get more pay, but
you could have just had women's sport.
He said you could have just left it there. Didn't have to say.
You know what's not a joke? Female volleyball. Okay.
That's
true.
No,
it's not. It's good
because it's sports for women written by a man. That's why.
But,
what do we get them to do? Look, put them in the skimpiest things you can find, set in a beach so they sweat, and make them jump a lot.
Yep.
Sports written by a man.
I don't think I could play beach volleyball. It looks difficult. But I'm not good at
Yeah, you might end up with black eyes. That's the problem.
well, I don't.
On the plus side,
can't-
at least they'll never fall on their face.
Oh my god, I can't aim and hit a ball into whatever area.
That's because every time I
really-
jump, I get blinded.
Oh my, they're not that floppy, okay, Disparu?
You need like one of the glasses that they, because that was always the thing. People were like, oh, they look so cool shooting guns with shades in the Matrix, and then you find out the reason why they did it is so you couldn't see them blink when they were firing. And it's like what they do for beach volleyball.
Sorry,
know
I
that,
got jump scared. I'll show you
I
guys
know-
in a minute.
I know that because in the Underworld commentary, the director is like, look at Kate's eyes when she does this, and she's just unloading with the pistols, and she doesn't blink at all. He's like, she's one of the few actors I've ever seen that doesn't blink when they fire a gun.
I know when I was trying to like do Muay Thai, I say trying, but when I was doing Muay Thai, they have like these shorts test, which is like they're like beginner and intermediate, and then you can fight. So when we were sparring, they're like, "Don't blink when they punch you." I'm like, I can't. Every time I see the hand coming, I will blink. So I
Yeah.
can't control that.
When
and I
anything's
totally
coming, if you
understand
blink,
Matrix.
it's always a disaster.
Mm-hmm. So it's hard to rewrite that wiring in your brain, the autonomic reaction.
So thanks, Garrett, for this. He shared this and it jump scared me. He's
We
right.
love oh yeah, I've seen this. So this
Oh.
is the Jesus Christ Superstar, Cynthia Erivo. Her hands look really creepy, but the way she is creeping up there looks like
A
very
sleep paralysis demon.
what's
Yeah.
that vampire movie that came out?
Oh,
in
Nosferatu.
December? Yeah, she really does look like Nosferatu here.
Yeah, and I agree with Garrett. Sleep paralysis demon. It scared me. That's why I was
The way
making that
she's
face.
walking too.
Yeah.
No, oh, it's so much worse. I will show. It's the same essential picture and stuff.
Like, why
think
do
I
her
got
nails? Why does she have to
Yeah.
have like nails
So-
like that?
Mm-mm.
Just that's the face, and I knew there was something off. I couldn't work out what it was. Couldn't work out what creeped me. Okay, so she's really slim, which makes her look like
It's the
a
nails.
vampire. The nails also make her look like a
And the
vampire, but she's
eyes?
really strange. But it's not that. And I suddenly realized what it was. I can't get over her forehead. She doesn't have one. It goes to eyebrows and goes backwards.
Oh,
And so I Googled forehead pictures. And if you look, they all go up. They go up and down, up and round, up and round. And
so
hers
she doesn't
just goes
have a.
in. Just goes straight away, 45 degrees. I've never seen anyone with that forehead. Like, it's gone. It's supposed to be around here.
Can we get a picture of her with her mouth closed?
That doesn't change your forehead.
I know. I just want to see it, just out of curiosity.
It's the same. I mean, it's
It's
not
the
zoomed
same.
in.
Yeah,
Creepy. Mm-mm.
that.
Yeah,
it
there
looks
you go.
Thank you.
Closed, and it just goes back. Like, it's supposed to go up. Up.
She does look like Gollum.
And it just it's the weirdest thing ever. I've never seen it before, and it made me wonder: is this just because she's bald? Is this quite
No.
a common thing? And we don't know because most people aren't bald, and so we don't know how many people are missing a forehead.
Come on, let's see
Because
how
it's-
she looks with the wig on in Wicked.
Well,
I mean, I know
well,
she looks
if-
better there, but
You have to have the side view because if you look at her straight on, you don't see
Okay,
it.
here is a
it's-
picture of her profile. I'll share this. Like here,
Yeah, like
she really doesn't have a forehead.
yeah, but when you like the one where she's looking straight at you, you can't tell. It's only when it's fully side on view do you get the full impact of what it is.
Yeah, it's
The moment her
very
eyebrows
interesting.
finish, it just goes backwards. It's
Her-
so bizarre.
She doesn't have a forebrain, like, or a prominent forebrain.
And I do wonder how many people are that with no forehead, and you just can't tell because their hair covers it.
Oh my god.
So
Do I have no forehead?
you have a forehead.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
That's
You know,
the
and
strangest
everybody-
compliment I've ever gave anyone. There you
everybody in
go.
chat's gonna take out like their phone or a camera and be like,
Well, did you ever see what happened when streamers suddenly realized that they got dents in their face?
Oh my god, they have the headphone dent too. Some of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, but some of them are really severe. So people were taking the piss out of one guy. Then Tim the Tatman. Oh no, Tim the Tatman was just looking around, and someone like, "You got a
I'm
dent
good,
in
no
your
dent.
head." Well, you don't know. You've got hair.
I can feel my scalp.
No, nobody knows until they go bald. So Tim the Tatman was like, "Oh my god, I do." And then the worst one, and it is not. This looks photoshopped. I'm gonna have to try and find it.
Guys, I don't have a dent in my head,
well,
okay? I checked because
I
I
have
was going bald with one of my headphone sets.
I
Okay,
have
not going
seen-
bald. There was a spot that was going bald.
It was just like
It was the leather.
it.
That's why I have to have fabric on for that.
I
Yeah,
have
I
seen
have
the
fabric on
original
my
version
other
of
ones
the
too.
Twitch stream, and this looks like I'm gonna have to find it to dig through all of my photos. Oh, there we go. This looks photoshopped. I swear it isn't. You can go back to whatever original stream it was. Oh god, what window is this? I have so many windows I can't find it.
This
He's
Drew's
lost
dilemma.
it, folks.
You're gonna have to give me
Okay.
quite a while to find it.
The
But it makes
dilemma.
sense though, because the headphones are very heavy, and like I prefer these on my ears versus like the in the ear headphones. And I shopped around because there was a set that I bought. They were so good. The headphones were amazing, but they rubbed the hair off of a spot on the top of my head. It was really sad.
I gave the headphones a bald spot. I have both. I decided to switch so that like I don't know. Also for podcasts, like sometimes I want to like take one of the.
It depends on the hair too. Like this hair, I don't mind wearing headphones like this, but if I just freshly washed with like the nice poofy like volume hair, I like wearing in ear.
Yeah, because I just got these and they're comfortable. I don't usually like in ear ones because I have small ears and like it's hard to find ones that don't hurt. So that's why I usually have the other ones and like I always push my hair down.
I
I
cheated
do it
and
and then I
dragged it
wear
into
that.
my browser.
Oh, there you go.
Oh gosh, yes.
I swear this isn't photoshopped.
I've seen this picture.
This was on his stream. This is not photoshopped. And it was like,
This is
this is what happened when he
gamer-
shaved his
gamer
head.
head.
Yeah. This is what happens when you've been playing on console with headphones, like professionally, for many years.
He looks so sad.
Boom.
I wonder if it'll like, pop back out if he starts wearing earbuds.
I think it is.
No, I don't think it will.
Just
No.
like squeak, just go. Just kidding.
you need like that guy, what is it, the mountain in Game of Thrones.
Oh,
just to
jeez.
squeeze his head a bit. It's like, oh, that'll do. Cheers.
If he just like plugs his nose and blows, it'll just go.
Oh my god. Yeah, like as did on FNT.
Oh my
Um,
god, his head
I'm
face got
I'm gonna
so
find it. I'm
red
gonna find the
in
picture because
so
I doubt
quick.
Wicked's seen it.
Yeah, no, I'll look for it too. But so Az has this magical power where he can get his
astonishing.
white face to become red so quickly. It'll probably be under Gary's tweet.
Yeah,
for the
that's what
show.
I'm looking for. That's
Let's
not
see if
even
we
the
can
best
find
one.
it.
There's the third one, but
Gary
this wasn't
tweets
even.
like a girl. Oh my god.
No, this wasn't even the best one, but it is one of them. So this was the first time. The second time he did it, it was even more than this.
Dang, and that's not photoshopped. That's just how
No,
Ray is.
that's just him.
I noticed it because he was doing a joke about the sites he's been on to kind of test the UK censorship ban. And
This is
he
the
said-
one.
Oh yeah, that was the really red one.
Like he got so red, his skin matches the Red Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh my
'Cause
gosh.
I suddenly I noticed it changed color, and then luckily it was full screened, which made it even worse. And then when I commented against it, I said, "No, I can do that at will," and he did that.
Let
I'm
me see
like,
if I can
wow.
find the clip of it because I feel like I might have timestamped it on my side of things.
It was astonishing. 'Cause yeah, the second one was quite late. I think it was in super chats. So it'd be towards the end. I've never seen anything like it though. And it when he said he can do it, it was maybe 5 or 7 seconds. It was no more than that.
Oh my god, it was within 5 seconds. His face was so
Yeah.
red.
He's like a chameleon. He could just change color at will.
Oh, I totally did not timestamp it. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Well, chat, if anyone knows what time, it would probably be Psychotic Mongoose to be
I've
fair.
never seen anything like it. I've seen
Me
babies
neither.
like try and do it. Where they just get really angry.
Can you guys get red quickly?
I don't even know how. Does he just like force air or something?
No, not really. I
He
can't really
brings
get...
all the blood from his penis to his face.
Well, then I definitely can't do that.
No, I could try.
You got a little red
Oh
there.
my god. I've made myself
He's gonna pass out.
I made myself dizzy.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, I can't do it. I don't get red when I drink, though, to be fair.
No, nor do I. Oh, I did know a guy that, used to turn bright red whenever he drank. And he'd always wonder, I'm sober as a judge. It's like,
How
I
do
don't want to
you
be done by your
Chair.
judge. Jesus.
blood to your face? I don't understand.
What, Ian? That noise.
Oh my god.
I tried. It was the best.
I mean, to be fair, though, like, if you just turned a certain color when you drank, Ian would just be that color. No one would know.
He has to be Asian for that. I don't have that gene.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah, there is supposed to be a certain gene or like a chemical thing that Asian people have where when they drink, they just change color.
It's like a processing of the alcohol where it's almost like an allergic reaction. And
Well, it is a poison. It makes sense.
Yeah. And so there are a couple friends that I have where when they drink, they will puke because it's that bad for them.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. It depends
No,
on
no,
how
no,
much you
but
drink.
they'll have one drink. They'll have
No,
one drink.
you'll be so drunk you'll think you're smarter than me.
That's Blabs. It was adorable when we were doing the King of the Couch stuff. She had a glass of prosecco and she was like feeling it a little bit, and then she had another one and she was like tipsy, and she's like, I think it was the steak. I'm like, no, no.
That's
She thought the steak made her drunk?
That
What?
steak cannot make you
Was
drunk.
it
If
fermented
helps you not
steak?
drunk.
No. I think she had said the last time she drank though, like before that was when me and X-Ray hung out with her, which was so it was like a year.
Then years ago,
Oh,
it feels.
Months and years.
Yeah, there is a weird thing though that like because binge drinking is such a big thing over here, it is considered weird if you haven't drunk when you're a teenager. But then as you get older, I think maturing is knowing that being a lightweight is awesome, and so just not drinking all the time is actually a great thing.
It's great for your wallet.
Yeah, it's like you can get drunk in 2 drinks. Oh, I wish I could do that.
I get drunk off
become
of
jealous.
just one. Maybe.
On
Oh,
a good day.
having prosecco with Blabs isn't corrupting her. We were all having a nice dinner.
No, Blabs gets corrupted just by looking at words she doesn't know. That's what I've learned.
true.
That's true. I understand that.
You always have to think, if you don't know a word, maybe it's for a good reason.
Oh, Snoxary. Thank you. 327.20. I will pull that up. Pull
I
that
thought you
up.
were gonna Snooki. I'm like, Snooki.
I loved one of my favorite things about streams and chat is that, and Steam actually said this a long time ago, that no one is smarter than the internet. They will deconstruct your spin. They will remember everything you've ever said. The one thing you should learn is you're never smarter than the internet. But when you come to chats and streams,
Mongoose put it in the chat.
just as being like a cross section of society, there's probably an expert in everything. Like if you ask the plumbing question, someone in chat would know. And so you ask for a timestamp, somebody has it. It is like crowdsourcing intellect just in a stream.
Are you ready for this beauty?
Yes.
Let's make it go longer.
No.
I want to see Az's face turn red again.
It's remarkable how fast it happened.
I know.
Yeah,
It was
I
like
can
a
make it
chameleon.
happen. I can do it. I can do
It's
it
in
right
those
now. If you
jeans.
want.
He's got good jeans.
He's got good.
Got good genes.
Look at that. It's like almost immediate.
I was looking away for a second.
Oh my
It-
god, wait,
It
can we
is
go back?
like,
That
yeah,
was
go back.
2
It is-
seconds.
Yeah, it's like you can see it happen in a second. By 2, it's already
Good,
there.
I
By
can do
3,
it.
he's
I can
bright
do it.
red.
In
right
those
now if you
jeans,
want.
he's got good jeans.
Here, let's see. One,
1,
two.
2. That is astonishing. And look how bright like that's severe. That was like 5. He's come back. Oh my god! Wow,
Within 2 seconds. That's actually quite impressive.
that is amazing.
Wow.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why a nickname for the English is the Gammons.
Anime
Because when they drink, they turn red as gammon. Like is the meme.
Wow. 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 His next plushie should be the Red Hulk. at this
Yeah,
point.
actually, really. I mean,
Yeah, they're like, we can't be bothered with the the CGI or the makeup? Can you just? Oh yeah, no problem.
I can't do that. I wish I could.
It's
no.
amazing.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
I
get,
made
I'm not
myself
gonna do it.
go
I'll get a
dizzy. If I
headache.
kept on, I would pass out, and I still didn't turn red.
I know he did it for 4 seconds, and he was like,
Oh, I went really weird. I suddenly
You think-
felt the
you think it got
rush of
weird?
blood to my head. So I was like, oh no. This
"Not a good idea. Not on
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah,
we
don't
don't need this
pass
roof
out.
over on stream."
Yeah, actually-
I don't even know what number to call to make sure you're all right.
Yeah, what's your
Well-
emergency number over there?
We can't even call that.
Oh,
Do you have one? Do you have an emergency number over there?
We don't even know where to send
know, we don't-
the emergency
hey.
services
yeah,
to.
it's like no, it's just died on stream. It's like oh. No, I've seen people get choked out and stuff on streams, and they tend to come around again within like a few seconds. This is why
Yeah.
once you know the whole like choking thing and everything, you watch a movie like Bond and they hit them and they fall out. It's like no, if he's out for a while, he's dead. Like that's not how that works.
Bam.
All right. Super chats. Carlos, thank you for another 5. Dad was right again. I'm drinking too much. X-ray girl is looking like Gran again. P.S. You are gorgeous, X-ray girl.
Wait, if I had a lanyard, I could.
Oh, I
No.
just realized you meant from the waifu simulator, which is getting a sequel, ladies and gentlemen.
I signed up for Wishlist and they don't have a date yet, but I am so excited to play that
Mhm.
game.
Let's
Ooh.
let's
I'm
not
not
skim over that.
Oh no, there was loads. I've seen like it's quite regular actually, where people were getting choked out on stream. There was one where people got waterboarded on stream.
What?
Whenever
Waterboarded on
What are you
stream.
watching, Disparu?
What?
it's happened loads.
Is this
Because
a snuff film?
It's because when things happen in the news or something, people are like, well, that can't be that bad. There was a journalist who actually tried to waterboard himself, because he was like, well, he wanted to see how bad it really was. It's like, well, this
You're
how's that enhanced
drowning, but not
interrogation?
submerged
So-
in water. Like that's
Well, he-
bad.
Well, no, because he was trying to test. Nobody knows how to do it really, so he tested various different mechanisms. Like, well, this isn't a problem. This isn't a problem. This is a problem. Then he did it once the right way. He said, I scuttled across the room, hugging myself, crying. And he was like, I'm never doing it again. And so, like, he gave
would
the
not-
description of everything.
Test out these methods. No, thank you. I'm good.
Well, he was a journalist. Like journalists have done that all the time. No, I don't mean our modern day journalists because they're all hacks. But the real true investigative journalists, if they do a story, they try and find out about it. So one guy wanted to find out how addictive certain things were, so he had them, and then he lost his job and lost everything because he found out exactly how much.
Wow.
Yeah, there's loads of journalists have destroyed themselves for like an article.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not always a good idea.
The journalism.
Mm-hmm. They really investigated.
Nikki Skyberg for 10. The NWA needs to create the dildo interference crew. This will prevent any further
They're standing in the middle.
embarrassing TV moments, and they can call them the DIC grabbers for short. I posted this
Dick
on X, and I'm
grabbers.
proud of it.
Well, what
I
if
say it?
What if they're like how many people are on the team? There's like 22 of them or something. What if they're just waiting for 22 of them to be thrown and then they'll ban it? They're like, well,
There's
no one's
like a
gonna-
magic number.
we don't need to hand over the free gifts.
Mm.
You know,
Maybe like
those
a
things are very
builder, some-
expensive. Why would you want
Yeah.
to waste it on that?
Oh, maybe it's like a hint. You should set up a YouTube channel.
Like the WNBA should set up a
Yep.
YouTube channel?
I don't know. Look, these people are really lacking for cash. They need to work out a proper money-making business.
Well, maybe that would help. I don't know. I'm not in women's sports, nor do I plan
To be
on
fair, near are they? They just run around a pitch for a bit.
it. Like a pitch tent?
Well, I mean, no one would call what they do sport.
Wicked's
Oh.
future ex-husband for 2. Rewatching the Osbournes, it's hilarious and crazy. I loved the Osbournes. So like obviously I knew who Ozzy Osbourne was growing up, but like for at least like my generation, the Osbournes was huge and everybody knew
Oh
who
my
they all
gosh.
were because of
I
that
feel
show.
like we all do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It was so funny.
I saw the pictures from like the funeral, and they all wore like a little like Aussie kind of like
Yeah, Sharon had
thing.
his wedding ring on
his
her
wedding
neck,
ring.
and then
Kelly had the
yeah,
glasses. Someone had the tie and a brooch, and I was just like, that is actually a
sad.
really beautiful way to commemorate him.
it is, but it
But
was sad,
then
like how
they-
sad they looked, and then people, of course, just like with Hogan, they were attacking them, and it's like, let people grieve. You're disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, then they went away to the wake and they all had a bat.
Wait, what?
Was it? I don't know if she gets it just through. Do you know what Ozzy did back in the day? It was on accident. So
No.
someone threw a bat.
I mean, he did it deliberately. He just didn't know what it was.
He didn't know it was
Yeah.
a real bat. So someone threw a bat on stage, and he thought it was a fake bat, and it wasn't.
He
He bit the
ate
head
it.
off. He bit the head off. But it was a real bat. Not
Yeah,
a
he
fake
thought-
bat.
he thought it was a- he
I
thought it was a
you meant
prop.
a baseball bat. That's
No.
why I
No,
got
no.
confused.
That's why I said the
Oh.
wake, because that's where you eat. I don't know what wakes you go to, where you just start beating people with a baseball bat, but you know,
I mean,
whatever your local culture is, I guess.
we have made here, okay?
We go away and smack an old person. It's what they would have wanted. We set up the next funeral. My favorite Ozzy Osbourne moment is still he tried to do voice activation for a car. And
Oh,
he's
I remember that. 'Cause
Yeah, he's like,
he
turn on
mumbles.
BBC Radio 2, winding down the windows. BBC Radio 2. We are turning on the air conditioning. And then he just starts,
He starts
swearing
cussing,
at
yeah.
it. And it just like starts doing random things.
Oh, Ian, thank you for that. 50 pounds. Those headphones have no chance against Disparu's constantly fluttering locks.
I've got heavier
He's got-
headphones.
He's got the wind blowing on his hair.
Yes. Just
In his face.
that little bit. Yeah. I'm doing my Hercules moments.
Oh my goodness.
This is only on one.
I'm
Uh,
on like I think 3 right now.
Not my entire hair.
Oh yeah, I'm on 3.
I'm on 2, but that's just like I like for air to be circulating in my office. I don't need it because my mom's turning it into an iceberg in here.
I can't wait to open the door once we're done streaming.
An igloo. Old Renaissance Boomer, thank you for being a member for 15 months. With the number of judges stopped for DUI in recent years, sober as a judge equals stumbling in a road yelling, "Do you know who I am?" at the police.
Oh damn.
Oh no, I saw that. Yeah, some guy pulled a woman over. He started asking all these questions, and then she got out and went. He's like, "Why are you wearing those robes?" "I'm a judge." And the guy just went, "Why didn't you say that?" It's like, yeah, would have solved everything.
Disparu, do you want to read this one? I feel like this is a Disparu super chat because you were the one talking about waterboarding.
Black_Kane or capital B lack_Kane for
Black.
$5.
P lack.
Black. Yeah. Waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay sounds awesome. That's an odd start to a tweet. If you don't know what either of those things are. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Engine in my factory.
Oh my god. Do we
I'm
really
not
need to bring
saying
this
that the way
up?
she did. I will go to Guantanamo.
in my
I don't get it.
I'll bring
It's
up
a
the
video.
clip. I'll
Are you
find
sure you can?
it. I think you can.
She says factory.
She says factory, but is she actually saying factory?
Yeah, she's saying factory. She's just an Asian person, and I think if you have a problem,
He spelled it out.
I think if you have a problem with how the Asian person is saying English words, then you're just a racist.
Okay. So
True.
this is not the original video. I only clipped this because
The audio is the original audio of
Yeah. Yeah.
the
No.
strong, diverse person that if you criticize, you are a racist bigot.
Yeah.
in my factory. Many engine in my factory. If you need a many engine, you can tell me. I want to take a lot of engine.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
She
Anyways.
loves her factory.
I'm
She's always
selling
happy when
engines
she
in my
goes to work.
factory, y'all.
Ian for 50 says, I wasn't supporting Disparu's fluttering locks. I was pointing them out. Don't misrepresent me.
That is true.
Sorry.
He's like, look, I just pointed it out. That doesn't mean I don't hate it. I
Or like
despise
it.
every single inch of them. I just noticed.
All
them.
the inches matter, okay?
Yes.
I was pointing it out, not complimenting it. Get it right.
Every single inch of Hadrian's Wall matters.
Oh my god, this is embarrassing.
If only we had Hadrian here to protect it.
What?
Okay, so Hadrian's Wall is the wall between England and Scotland that kept the savages out of England.
So the skirts?
This is the skirts, the culture, the drunken people, like all of it.
Oh, you can't say drunken people when you're that drunk.
As got hit playing
I mean, the
that.
Scottish.
I can
I
just
could drink
flip it
within
out
an
of my
inch
head.
of my life. I would be nothing compared to a Scotsman. I'm not even that
Okay,
drunk. I was way
okay.
drunk last week. I've been way more drunk most weeks. I haven't even refilled my cup this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jay Glaze for 5. Enjoying the show while I tried 100% Cyberpunk 2077.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, thank you for listening. Good luck. Dan Vicious for 5. Have any of you watched Riki Lindholm's Hysteria music video?
No.
Have not.
I don't even know who that is.
Me neither.
I stopped listening to random pop music people in like 2005, probably something like that. After Avril Lavigne's first album. Probably.
Oh, wow. That
He
was,
was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy."
was that 98?
If that played, I would know the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics now, but it is so
It was
weird how
good enough
the
for
moment you hear
heard,
the
like-
song, you can sing along to them, but you can't
Mhm.
say them without the song. That's how I am.
As soon as it starts,
It
you would know
played a
every
lot.
word. Yeah. Complicated. I had this rule like this. I may have told this joke
I know
before.
complicated. Yeah.
But my friend's dad used to always like do funny things, and like for that song, he'd be like, "Why'd you have to go and make me so constipated?" He would always like
Mhm.
remix it, and like holler back girl, like I ain't no holler back girl. Like he was cooking out once, he's like, "There's a hot dog on my back, girl." Like, oh my gosh.
Oh,
Well,
ew, that
it's
sounds
like-
gay.
Well, it's like Justin Timberlake.
Dad
I
jokes.
always wondered why Justin Timberlake was so concerned about his sexy back. That was just really weird. He's like, I've got a sexy back. It's like, I don't care. Stop talking about your back all the
True.
time.
And now we call it cake.
No, I think he just meant his back. He didn't even say arse. He's like, "No,
Okay.
your back isn't that impressive."
He's a white boy. I'm not surprised.
I mean, I've heard.
His back
Oh.
is not what you're looking at. It's his trouser
No,
snake,
it wasn't.
right?
It wasn't him. I had a flashback to a conversation many. We're going back. Oh God, maybe 20 years at this point. And I always remember this girl went, "I always think backs are the new cleavage," and my brain just went, "That's because you don't have any." And it's like I always remember that.
Well, you have to have one or the other. So
Yeah, like no, like as long as you've got cleavage, nobody cares which way it's facing.
chat, is that true?
I don't think that's true because I think people have a preference of one or the other.
People generally do, but I think in the end, in a relationship, it's like, okay, you just got to make do with what you got as well. Because body parts are one thing, personality and what you have to deal with that personality.
No, that's an entirely different question. What you
If we're
prefer
just
and
talking
what,
about pure
what you,
attraction, then yeah.
yeah, but you started talking about personality and stuff. It's like no, physical attraction and who you date can often be two entirely different things.
Yes.
So
Yes.
It's
But
like,
we're
yeah,
talking
what-
pure
when-
attraction. Then I totally get what you mean.
yeah, like just because someone prefers something doesn't mean it's like it is very weird. The people that have a preference list and then like I need you to have all of these things. That's just
The
weird.
checklist. Yes.
Yeah, that's bizarre. It's like just because you prefer something doesn't mean they have to have all of those things.
Mhm.
That would be the perfect person who doesn't exist. So
Yeah.
if they do, they're a psychopath.
You don't want that.
No.
Well, not for long term. Depends if you can get
JT,
rid of them afterwards.
thank you for the 5. Playing Empire Total War and having Miller Lite cheers. Cheers, JT. Lucifer the Doberman for 2 Canadian. Hopefully everyone has seen F1 in IMAX.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I want to see it in
IMAX-
D-Box, but I won't.
IMAX aren't common around here in this country.
No.
So unless you live in like a big major city, You're not going to have an IMAX near
Well, you also have competing Superman and Fantastic Four, which are showing in IMAX as well, and so it's trying to figure out
a short window.
Yeah.
Dan Vicious for 2 says play it. You can't play music on streams, copyright stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
But on that note, it's time. What do you got going on tomorrow, guys? What's up with you, X-Ray? What games and stuff?
All my typical stuff. Tomorrow, I am playing. What's it called? Star Trek.
Bridge Commander.
Something.
Bridge Commander.
Bridge Crew. Yes.
Oh.
I was about to buy it and then I forgot, and I was just checking my library. But I'm excited for that. I actually enjoy playing like the idea of like we're all part of this, crew, and I think it'd be fun. People have been saying I'm a red shirt, and I guess in a way maybe I am a red shirt, even with my AI photo.
Maybe.
So, I might wear a red shirt tomorrow just to play into that. So there's that, and then on Forbidden Frontier, we're going to be talking about the moon if you're interested on that. So, yeah.
Ooh. What about you, Disparu? Any videos?
Well, I watched War of the Worlds just before this stream, and I still want to review Bride Hard.
Mm-hmm.
They're 2 really funny, awful movies that don't know they're funny, awful movies.
Mhm.
And so
those are your favorite kind.
Yeah, oh yes. Like Bride Hard has a big fat wench who is acting like she's Black Widow. So she's doing all the spin moves around people, but she's like 3 times the size of Black Widow. And I don't even know how the physics works. I can only assume she's got some kind of anti-grav generator on her and stuff. But one of the first lines in the movie from one of the characters is how much of a slag she was. And that seems to be her entire character. And so every single thing in this movie is a stereotype. And
that sounds so amazing.
I don't think they know. I'm not sure they know. It's a very strange movie.
Interesting. Well,
I'm just hoping they save a skyscraper from Gunman. That's what I'm hoping for. I want to see her try and fit into a vent.
Well, I won't be doing much next week because I have family in town, mom's birthday and stuff. So my next stream won't be until Thursday. So
happy birthday, Mama Wicked.
I'll tell her. So yeah, that'll be my next stream. So thank you guys for hanging out, and we will see you next week. I'm gonna send you over to Vara. She's playing what is she playing? Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. So there you go. So something about sexy lady. Go enjoy, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
So yeah.